Stream is starting.
Stream has started.
Stream has started. Let's see what our frame rates are. Frame rates are good. 24%. Drop frames. That was like loud as shit.
Is it really?
It was. All right. Cool. We're rolling.
Sit down, Matt.
Sit down, Matt. You ready to start this stupid show? God damn it.
Start the stupid show.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I want you to hear this intro. Oh,
Fuck
no. I
you.
didn't do it. But here.
Goddamn communist.
This one will make you laugh anyway. Here we go. And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This episode of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre is brought to you by
Geist Note.
You ready? We getting the cue? This is some serious business right here.
Good evening. I'm Peter Steele, and when I'm not lying around turning to dust, I listen to the Jerry Jonestown Massacre because it's like fucking the dead.
Loving you was like loving the dead. Loving you was like loving the dead. Loving you was like loving the dead. Was like loving the dead.
I have pause for just a second.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
For I am a sinner in the hands of an angry God. Bloody Mary, full of vodka, blessed are you among cocktails. Pray for me now, and at the hour of my death, which I hope is soon. Amen.
We will not cover your funerals, and we will not feel sorry for you. And your kids died too.
I swear to God you could drown a toddler in my panties right now.
I guess he fucked up his hand because his ring was on it.
I lived alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get the memories from my mind. What did I see?
What did you see?
Could I believe?
Could you believe
that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy? Just what I saw in my own dreams was a reflection of my woman staring back at me.
There had to be some better movies that he was in.
It's always there. The evil face that twists my
Yeah, Days of Confused. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Twister.
Show number 234. It is October 31st. That is my date of birth.
03117.
When I got to the party, I did the Smurf.
03117.
103117.
It's not your birthday,
You're hogging
is it?
the camera.
No, tonight is not my birthday. It's 10/31/1997. Don't give camera commands. You're
It's
not.
All Hallows Eve.
1997.
2017. What?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
And here we are. We are live at Texas Billiards
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill.
There's
There's
Go
a bar.
ahead.
There's
But
a
mostly
lot of
a bar, right?
smoke.
No, you have a catchphrase that you have built-in copy that you've made for this joint. Go ahead
Because
and
on
issue it.
Tuesday nights they play poker in the front and they serve liquor in the rear.
Liquor in the back.
So poker in the front, liquor in the rear.
But they haven't been open in the back bar because we don't pull numbers out here anymore. We used to. We had thousands of people come to Texas Billiards for our promotions.
Give or take 1,000.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take
1,000. It's Hallows Eve,
Yeah.
and the moon is full.
All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
Whoa. If
We
you're-
have quite an assortment of folks here with us right now. We have.
Looks rough.
Well, let's start it off like this.
I think I'm still hungover from the weekend too, so this is going to be a glorious show.
Let's start it off like this. Matt.
Matt, happy Tuesday.
Shit, that was loud.
Bigfoot, happy Tuesday.
Dustin,
Happy Halloween.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Bigfoot.
Marlon, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Bigfoot.
Happy Tuesday.
Hey, Aaron. Happy Tuesday, and then we'll.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Hey, Rebecca. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Stubbs.
Happy Tuesday, Rebecca.
Happy Tuesday, Ulrich.
Did you see her the other night, by the way?
I did see her the other night. I hung out. We talked quite a bit.
I did too.
I saw
Then she
you.
got sick of me raping her.
I thought she was there to serve you papers.
She probably was. No, they were awesome. They dressed up. They dressed up. They dressed up and did it all.
They
man.
did. They dressed it up. She was what? Captain Fantastic, and he was Superhero Bob, something like that, along those lines. I forgot what they were.
Yeah.
So yeah, this weekend was insane. And
Happy Tuesday, Marlon.
Happy Tuesday,
Happy Tuesday,
Marlon.
Stubbs.
Happy
Tuesday,
Halloween.
Dustin.
Happy Tuesday, Ulrich.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
What's
Happy
Soda Cup Man?
Tuesday, Dairy Queen, Blizzard,
Cuphead.
Blizzard?
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Mr.
That's why
Blizzard.
I sound like I'm speaking in a tunnel.
Ulrich, Happy Tuesday. Happy Halloween.
Happy Tuesday, Matt.
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Is it Cuphead?
Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yes.
So could you get? Are we going to get in trouble because of Buckethead for this?
Or could it be copyright because of the video game?
Yeah. God damn it, we're fucked.
We're not making any money ever on this.
Besides, it's an indie release.
Marlon's already
They're not
looking
gonna
at his
come after
watch.
me.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to get out of
He's
here.
like, we get
I've
this
been
thing
ready
going.
to go for 10 minutes.
He has. He's like, y'all are starting
What
the show
brings
now.
you
I'm
to
ready to
these
get the
neck
hell
of the
out
woods, by the way?
Why are you in the
Are you?
big, mighty metropolis of Watauga?
Halloween festivities.
Yeah? Did you take the kids to the rich neighborhood, huh? In Watauga?
You brought them to the Metroplex most hipster neighborhood.
Most
we came to
hipster
find
Mecca.
out
The
last
most-
week.
The most hipster armpit of Texas.
Yeah.
He's up at the bar.
Your son is?
Yeah.
He's not of age, right?
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
He's like, hey, happy Halloween from your dad.
He's got a beard.
Yeah.
He'll pass.
That's all it takes. Right?
Runs in the family, right? Beards, yeah.
That or go blackface, then they serve you.
What?
Someone was supposed to go full on, but got scared.
I did not get
Yeah.
scared. I was never gonna.
Thank you.
I was never gonna go full on blackface. I'm not racist. Eat a dick.
What is going on here? This is
I don't know,
confusing.
man.
Oh, all right. So the YouTube stream is up.
We got
and, I want to talk about that real quick.
Pet Blizzard here.
This weekend
Cuphead.
we did a massive test on our YouTube streaming channel. We are now multicam live. Technology has come to us. We had some angel investors invest in the show, and we now have cameras all over the place. And we tested them out at
Like Angel
the Dufort show, the Halloween shows.
Or I like to say
Friday night.
the Methinks show with Dufort.
There you go.
That's what I like to call it.
We tested them out at Curtain Club. Set up multiple cameras. You
Went
can go
terrible.
watch the streams on our YouTube page,
Yeah.
on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre YouTube page. You can see every band's complete set.
Yep.
And speaking of complete sets, one of the men that performed in one of those sets is here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon, you guys did the Sex Pistols, or as you referred to it as the Sucks Pistols.
Which that was the first infringement we got. Was from that. The infringement notice.
It was a pleasure to play with all those Dufort bands. They're people that I've respected their musicianship for a long time. So it was a lot of fun to get to hang out and play a show with all those guys.
Yeah, you guys did great.
They have the same attitude and work habits as you guys. So
That
if
bad,
things
huh?
go bad with Casino,
That
I've
bad.
already thrown this out here. Maybe
Had you attended a Halloween show since then? Or before
No,
then?
I've never even been to one.
You haven't?
that was your first one, huh?
Now, you guys did the Sex Pistols, which was absolutely fantastic both nights. I loved it. I played everything I wanted to and didn't play everything I didn't want you to play.
It was the perfect
It was
Sex
perfect.
Pistol set.
Because I was like, I don't have to
You didn't do
pretend like I like hearing Anarchy in the UK.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Or God Save the Queen.
God
Nobody
Save the
wants to hear
Queen.
that.
I didn't mind.
I enjoyed it. It was a really, really good set. Now, had we been smart, Matt, y'all's set was really quick. And I got to thinking about this on Friday night. Had we been smart, we could have teamed up and split y'all's block, because y'all had a full hour. Y'all could have done, or we could have divided up where y'all do Sex Pistols, and we could have thrown together a Misfits set.
Oh, yeah.
That would have all fit within an
Yeah.
hour.
You're
We already have one
a
song
day late
done.
and a dollar short on that one.
I know. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, shit, they're just throwing out all these quick-ass songs that are fun and just punk rock as hell. We should have done a Misfits set.
Could have.
It'd have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had to
Oh, well.
stay sober and all that.
No,
you know.
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Stay sober.
True. Was it
Yeah, you
like
weren't even supposed to
9:20?
drink on Friday. Who took you home? Me.
I don't know. Matt Thomas took me home, sir. Not Captain
Cuphead.
Blizzard.
What? Who you think I am? Okay, I'm taking my helmet off. You
No,
recognize
no,
me
no,
now?
You can't do
Why?
that.
Oh, I can't get out of character?
No, no, you
All right,
come
fine.
into character. You
I wish
come
you
in
would've told me
character, you
before
have
we-
to stay character.
The
That's
illusion's
the rules,
been
right?
blown.
Now the illusions.
Damn it!
I wish you would have told me before we started. Okay, fine. Down goes the helmet.
I swear to God, you could drown a toddler in my panties right now.
I could. Me
That's
too.
a-
Until this happened. Until you took the fucking the helmet off.
That was a weird non sequitur, but okay.
No, it made sense.
So anyway, yeah, that would have been great. Sex Pistols, Misfits.
Still kept it under an hour.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
And y'all even stretched it out on the second night. I did like the tab book bit. That
I
was
saw that picture. That was
amazing.
hilarious.
That was great. But y'all were great. Y'all sounded good. I really, really enjoyed your set. Have you gone back and watched it yet?
No, I haven't.
I watched the Rammstein and I watched
Rammstein.
who else?
Rammstein?
The Alice in Chains.
Let's talk about that Rammstein set. Because I used to love them, and then I fell out.
And now
of
you love them
with
again because of that?
And it made me go back and listen to some stuff.
That's the thing
Yeah.
about these Do For It record shows and the
Seems
Fort,
soaked in mother.
the Fort Worth what's Tony's his deal?
Fort Worth Rock Assembly.
Yeah, the Rock Assembly
Yeah.
too. Is I always judge it, or it always happens to me, I should say. I'll listen to the set that like Rammstein, for instance, and then reminded how many good songs they had and stuff, and then go back and listen to that record and get reacquainted with the music again. I did that last year with System of a Down, and I still crank some of the old set that Do For It put out that Spectacle did with System of a Down.
I talked to those Rammstein people on Saturday, and I hope it didn't come out as bad as it felt, but I went up to him and I was like, man, I was really not looking forward to your set last night. I was like,
What did he say?
You guys were the least excited
Yeah.
I was about any of these bands.
But see, on Saturday, I was kind of too, but on Saturday, I was like, I can't wait for Ulrich to see them.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, but after you played, I was like, that was probably my favorite set of the night because they
Pretty
fucking
damn
killed
good.
it. And
It
who
was
knew
great.
that Rammstein had more than one song? Not many people.
They even copied some of their theatrics too.
I did.
Yeah.
You knew?
Yeah, they had America.
That's
they
because they're
didn't
queer.
They didn't play Pussy.
They had the porn song too,
Yeah.
which they didn't play.
They didn't play Pussy.
They didn't play
Either
Stripped
night.
either, which is a Depeche Mode cover.
But if you go back, have you gone back and look at some live Rammstein to see how accurate they were on the portrayals?
The only thing was there was no fire, but we didn't want a Great White situation.
No, and I
happening.
told him,
hell no.
You're going to issue that joke. Anytime that you can take a shot at that tragedy, you're going to do it, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You know, one of these days, someone's going to come to our booth or whatever we're happen to be doing, one of our 1,000 people events, and someone's going to punch you in the face for issuing that joke.
You know what?
Every single time.
If there's a
sooner
survivor,
punch you.
Here he
if
goes
there
again. He's
is
going to
a
double down.
survivor from the Great White Tragedy, I would like to have them on the show and talk to them about how all that went down, because a lot of it is foggy. A lot of people don't know.
Or would you say Smokey?
Oh my gosh, I
Jesus.
like
I
Great White. I still do. I like them. And
they're
fans.
probably burned
Their
out
fans are
from
probably-
talking about it.
Oh,
They
my. Is that funny cup face?
It's Cuphead, you fuck face. Cuphead, fuck face.
They probably are.
Cuphead and fuck face.
I agree. They're probably burnt out talking about it.
That's too man. That is y'all are cutting in way like if that happened in the '60s, maybe I would let y'all get away with it. But y'all are cutting it way early. Like it's like burning in your pants to issue these jokes.
But you got to remember, man, the night that went down, that news was fire.
Let me stand next to your fire.
They can't escape talking about it.
God damn. You know, I met those guys when I worked at the old conglomerate.
The survivors?
The iHeart conglomerate?
No, this was pre.
Oh, Great
accident.
White.
Did you stoke the embers of conversation with them?
Man, I am so uncomfortable about this for some reason.
I should be. I'm
It's hot in here.
I'm feeling weird that I'm not.
I bet they were stopped at the security desk because they were packing heat.
Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Let's extinguish this conversation and move on.
Okay.
The thing that sucks. Never mind. Let's just
What?
yeah. Let's move on.
What?
Water the odds.
All right, so
They had a
Rammstein
halon
didn't have
system, that
any.
would've
They didn't
sucked.
have any pyro, which we're probably thankful because
There would have been a great white
You know,
incident. Let's start it over.
no, we're not gonna do.
We're not
We're
gonna
not
go
gonna do
in a circle?
Groundhog's Day on this one thing. So, was that your favorite? Was the Rammstein done by Irizen?
Probably because it was such a surprise.
Yeah.
Like, I knew that Shaolin, no matter who they play, they're going to kill it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that. And they did. Those two vocals worked together
Yeah.
so good. The guitars were so good. Everything about it was like...
They kill it year after year. Like
Yeah.
last year when they did Faith
Yeah.
No More. It was amazing.
Even when they.
Not only because you're on stage with them, but they did.
Are you Cuphead obvious?
Captain Cuphead obvious?
Yeah, take a drink of my obviousness. There you go.
You know,
Here you go. I got plenty to go around.
They did
So many queers.
Jane's Addiction a couple of years ago, and it was really good too.
Oh, I
And the same night they did Death Clock, or Spectacle did. So Dave got to do Death Clock, and then turn around and do Jane's Addiction.
Oh, I bet that
He's
was-
always the one that's running around because he's a guitarist, and they're always the most flamboyant in the bands that they're doing and stuff. So he's got to look the part and stuff.
And he's gay.
And he's gay, extremely. But he's got a nice cock.
How would you
I
know?
will say that.
You would vote.
I would
Vouch.
vote, yes.
I meant vouch for it.
What?
Never mind.
Yeah, I'd vouch for it. I'd vouch for his dong. Once you get past all the barnacles and scabs and pus, I guess.
Now I'm uncomfortable. Can we go back to Great White Talk?
Like Harvey Weinstein.
What was yours? What was your favorite?
Man, I was really shocked by the Rammstein set.
Me too.
The first night. I was like, holy crap.
That was
This
amazing.
is really good. But I knew what was coming up on the Alice in Chains set, and I was so looking forward to see them execute it, and they did, and it was fantastic. I loved it.
That's the Denton Alice in Chains was really on.
Yeah. The y'all Sex Pistols set I loved because y'all played all the songs I wanted to see.
Everything was more fun on Saturday.
Yeah,
by
you could
far.
tell it was for you.
Well, that's always a looser night,
Yeah.
and when everybody just lets go, and
Yeah.
they're just like, "This is the last time we're gonna do this. We've worked months for this,
Yeah.
and let's blow it out, and then get smashed."
So the Spectacle did Black Sabbath. You know what one of my favorite parts of their set was?
What's
the
that?
synchronized bop, like when they were doing this together, and James still had that goofy smile, like I don't know where I'm at, like Aussie looking smile.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love God, that was so funny, man.
I remember that.
Did you see? I posted the photos on Facebook
Yeah.
of the show. Did you
Yeah.
see that picture of James, like screaming at the
Yeah.
crowd? Like when I was editing the photos, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah,
It freaked me out.
yeah, and he he makes you want to burn churches down. No
Even
matter what
as
he does,
Ozzy,
even when he's Ozzy, he makes you want to burn a church.
down.
Charge church.
Yeah.
One last thing I wanted to ask you, Marlon. I know you got to get out of here pretty quick, but have you guys ever done any Motorhead?
No. We've talked about it.
Is it just too obvious?
No. We've found songs that we decided we're going to play. We decide we're going to learn it. We show up for practice and we say, who else learned it? And nobody raises their hand.
But is there
So it
really
doesn't.
learning? They're not that bad.
No. But we're not like a practice at home kind of band. We're not the kind of guys that are going to learn their parts and show up and be ready to go.
Y'all's rehearsals from the one that I went to that got canceled because of the authorities being called. It seems like you guys get together. It's guys' night. That's your night to go. That's your bike club. That's where y'all go to jail and get away from the family. Not that the family's pestering, but men need some nights of the round table time, you know? That's what it seemed like to me. Either that or a gay orgy was going to bust out. And we just got pulled out in the nick of time.
The roofies hadn't kicked in
What?
yet.
I don't know.
No, yes, no. But y'all, I guess y'all didn't do any at y'all's album release, huh? The record release? Did y'all do any Motorhead?
No.
No, they did. They did Turbo Negro.
Y'all did do.
We did all covers. We did Cheap Trick. We did.
That's right. We're dumbasses.
We did Replacements. We did.
Y'all have done Turbo Negro since, though, like in your set, haven't you? Or am I just making shit up?
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point?
We played. Doty got up and played with us at the last Gringos show.
And did y'all
and
slip
did some Turbo Negro?
Did y'all slip in a secret song on Friday night?
We were just trying to stretch the set out. Yeah.
What'd y'all slip in there?
That one was Back to Dungaree High by Turbo
Yeah.
Negro.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because I was like, wait a second, this ain't Sex Pistols.
Yeah, I mean that set was horribly short. We were going to learn the whole album, but we only got about the first 8 songs in.
Yeah.
And so.
What? There's 3 left, right?
Yeah.
And there are only 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you left the 2 ones off you didn't want to do anyway.
So the album, which was 30 minutes long, we only had about 20 minutes in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That sounded great.
Totally.
I loved
Me and him have done 4 songs and called it a night. And that was our own music.
Yeah.
Drag the Ocean.
They were 8-minute long songs.
With one cover. Oh, actually, we did cover one song. We always managed to cover the Misfits.
Or the Foo Fighters.
What song?
Or the Foo Fighters.
Misfits, we would do Where Eagles Dare.
And Foo Fighters we did was
Weenie Beanie.
Yeah, Weenie Beanie.
Do you say gosh darn, or do you say...
No, we said
No, he said
goddamn.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Goddamn.
We took pride in saying goddamn.
There's a
Think
video
about it,
somewhere
baby.
of
Blasphemy?
me being violent.
It's
on
one
that
of our
song.
best songs in our set.
What's that called when you say...
Because it's not ours.
God
Blasphemy.
and then blasphemy.
Blasphemy, yeah.
Okay, good.
And then we would do Queens of the Stone Age.
We never did it.
Millionaire.
We
Feel
only
good-
did,
feel
we
good
only
hit
did
of us,
that at rehearsal. We never busted it out live.
I thought we
on-
played it live once at that place in Dallas that wanted us to keep playing forever because the
We
bands
just
were...
winged it, maybe.
And we just threw it out there. And then we were like... We finished our set. The lady was like, "Do y'all have more? The other bands aren't here yet."
We're like, no.
Or the next band
We can
isn't
play the
here
set
yet.
again.
We're like, yeah, we got some other stuff. And that's when we played Demos Dias without vocals.
Yeah.
And I think we played Spaghetti Western.
Was that when the guy brandished the gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't like the Queens?
I don't know why he did it. Oh, no,
there was
no,
a
no.
racial.
No,
Someone
no, no.
said something racial or
That,
something when we
not
were
that
loading
place.
out.
Not that
Oh.
place. Not that place. I know.
Not
no.
us, by the way.
No.
It was someone that was.
We enjoy our firearms
Yeah.
license.
It was the sound guy or no, it was the security guy. He was going crazy because he thought someone stole his coffin. And so it made everybody was tense. Then Seth was yelling at the sound guy at the show, like yelling at him in his face.
And I was too.
Dustin got a little yell on too. I got drunk.
I got mad at the owner and the sound guy.
And because anyway, the headlining band was some band that had recently been on the Eagle or something, their local show or something, and was supposed to be all this high and mighty. And the guitarist was dating the singer or something, and they both sped off. And he just comes with I got something for you, N-word. And we were all like, whoa, that guy just took a gun out.
And there were guns.
Yeah. And this all happened after the show.
Jesus.
It would have been a hate
It was
crime,
weird. And it was
totally.
at that Fantasy Ranch. Remember the Fantasy
when it became
Ranch?
a venue? Did
Yeah.
y'all ever play there?
No,
You lucked out.
One Fingered Fist did, but we never did.
We were sitting there drinking at the bar, and you look over where they keep their kegs and their ice, and there's just rats running back and forth. We're
Rat
like,
shit
"Oh,
everywhere."
shit."
Oh, gross.
I acquired Hintavirus that day.
Yeah.
Made
That's the first
flat
place
out.
I ever met Dimebag Daryl. And I was like, fuck.
Oh, it's Fantasy Ranch?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
When it was a strip club, right?
Yeah.
Were you working?
Huh?
Were you
on the pole?
No. It wasn't working. It was funny. I thought they were going to kick me out because they had my band jammed right in front of it in that business complex, and I thought they were going to kick me out because my friend went in his desk because he worked there, got some ties, and we put him on to get in. He worked at the complex right in front of him, so we went over there and they let us in, and then and I think the only reason they did is because they had heads up that he was coming and that he was going to be hanging out with everybody and stuff. And he looked at my shirt and he's like, "Like your shirt, man. Like your tie too." I was like, "Oh, Don just said something to me, man. And then he knew the guitarist that was in the band I was in. His guitar instructor was good friends with, or competitors, I guess is what you would call it, at Arlington High School. And they would cut heads all the time. Like, that was the thing to do back in the early 90s and late 80s and stuff, was still go to bars and show off your skills and cut heads. And he would do it with Dime all the time, and he knew his instructor, and he knew his instructor had just become a preacher. And he was like, hey, so-and-so, I can't remember the preacher's name, but he was like, is he still preaching God every single day and stuff now? And he was like, yeah. He's like, that's cool, man. He always wanted to do that. He's one of the greatest guitarists I ever met. And I was like, God, that's so cool. That's when I was like, Dimebag's the coolest guitarist in the world. Like, he's going on about how this dude's guitar instructor is cool and a badass guitarist. Pay attention to what he's doing. I'm like, I don't know. It was my first experience with coolness as a rock star.
Do you know if he riffs licks for Jesus?
I think he did. I think he wrote some. He lifts the riffs. He raises the roof. He's still this guy. I wish I could remember his name. And it's funny because the kid that was with me when, he was a kid then, but now he preaches down in Houston. He's a preacher, and it's funny because every once in a while he'll post pictures of himself ripping into guitar licks and stuff.
There's a dude that I knew from Watauga, and he plays in a band called Supernova Remnant, and they're like,
oh yeah, they're a Christian metal band.
I
know their bassist Patrick.
Yeah, and that guitar player just
rips.
Yeah,
he's like really technical and fast.
Yeah.
Like whatever I am, he's the exact opposite.
The devil, Satan wins the airwaves. Like, the best songs are satanic, but every once in a while you have a lot of poo poo. You have a diamond surrounded by poo poo, and those Christian guitarists, man, or those musicians, you'll be like, whoa, like, why did you choose the path of lightness? You could have done so well.
You could have sold your soul to the devil.
You have a gnat or something flying around. He's driving me nuts. Every time I look at you, it's like, hey, Matt. It's on top of your head now. So the band that we hadn't talked about was the guys in the Huffer.
Yep.
Who had the greatest shirt release ever.
I like it. Oh, you're taking off? All right.
That was good talking to you, Marlon.
Oh,
Hey.
real quick.
Yeah.
I hear there's a weird rumor about the grotto coming up. Are you guys a part of this rumor?
We do not have a show booked there. I saw Southern Train Gypsy.
Whoa!
What?
We're supposed to talk about that?
I don't know if we could.
Oh, no, it's cool. I saw Southern Train Gypsy had a gig there on November the 11th, and I was wanting to jump on that bill with them, if at all possible, but I couldn't. We
Drag
couldn't.
the Ocean did.
You did? Seriously?
No.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, no.
No, it's the same night as Pauly Shore, and I got Pauly Shore tickets.
Oh, you're
But
going to
they-
be there.
Hey,
Yeah,
right
we're
on.
going to Pauly Shore?
Yeah, we're going to be
going.
there.
Oh, fucking
My
A, I'll see you there.
girlfriend's birthday party.
Right on, buddy.
Right on.
I was told it was the 24th.
I'm so worried she's going to get stolen by him.
The Weasel.
The Weasel's got power, dude.
Weasel.
But I was told as that show that has a
May or may
band that may or may not be playing that you might have just mentioned is on the 24th now.
This is so confounded.
I'm sure that they're going to
No, it's
reschedule
not.
it, but I do not know when it is.
I
That
was,
would be awesome.
I was told by a few people, and there's another band on there
Mm-hmm.
that is, we talked about. They may have done a System of a Down band over the weekend.
Okay, well,
and they're on that
getting
show.
back to what I was talking about.
He's got to go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I
I'll
honestly
see you,
don't
man.
know. I don't know
Happy
anything about
birthday.
that show, but
Happy
but
birthday.
if so, that'd be awesome. Hey,
I love you,
before
man.
I leave, can I plug?
Yes.
Hey,
Can I plug?
are
not
we
done
getting
with that, I'm
nachos?
sorry.
Are we getting nachos?
Hey. Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to order stuff to get stuff.
We
Make
did.
sure it's on Gary's tab, too.
Yeah.
On Gary's? Awesome.
Okay.
Can
Hey,
I plug
sneak
December
another one, too, on
December the
Gary's tab?
2nd?
December 2nd. Where?
We're doing a show and
Stubbs.
Doty's going to sit in with us.
Really?
Oh,
You can just put
sweet.
Stubbs
It's
down.
at Fred's.
Are you listening?
That's why I was trying to get you to put it on his. But I can put it on mine.
Okay, so Doty's sitting in with you guys at Fred's downtown.
Tell me that.
Downtown. It'll be a free show.
Nice.
We're playing with the Beaumonts and the Loco Gringos.
Awesome.
Wow, man.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
December 2nd.
December 2nd, it's a Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, you told me about that over the weekend. Instant boner, man.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And tonight, do not let me forget, Ulrich, that I have to send him and Alex messages because they want to come on. And we want to go to Tone Shop.
Are we talking about Doty?
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to go to Tone Shop and do a show.
Tone Shop and guitars.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not talk about show stuff on the air anymore.
Why? We getting...
Because we'll talk about that later.
Okay. There's people ganking us?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking serious, and I'm pissed off about it. So
Did y'all know
we
about
don't do that anymore.
the Reverend
That's
Horton
a serious
Heat
look.
Yeah.
Reverend Horton Heat's going to be at Tone Shop on Saturday doing a...
Town Shop?
Tone Shop.
I was about, oh, yeah, my bad. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, I heard they were going to be up there.
Should be fun. I don't know if I can go, but...
Yeah?
Yep.
That shop's awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, so
There's
Ulrich,
good things that happen there.
what did you like about the show on Friday? Saturday. You went Saturday. You didn't get to go Friday. but
You went to
Saturday.
Denton.
You went to Denton. The good show. The one where everybody just didn't care anymore.
My favorite was either Alice in Chains or Black Sabbath.
Really?
It would have been System of a Down, but your dickhead assholeness didn't let me see it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours!
Why? I
Because
told
made
you
us
guys
leave.
I was going to leave early. I had places to be in the next morning.
Well,
Well,
I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh. Well, the thing that's good about that is Huffer does, Che and them do that set
do it all
a
the
lot.
time.
So we'll be able to take you to another all ages show and check it out.
they
So.
seem to do that more than they do the food
Yeah.
set now. So
And the only thing that sucks is when they do it.
don't make your pussy hurt.
Huh?
Huh? Him.
What?
Why does pussy hurt?
Because he didn't get to see him. You saw like 5 songs.
What was the?
I saw 2 songs.
No, they were well into.
So there's an asterisk.
They only played Chop Suey and BYOB, I think, or something.
No, BYOB
No,
wasn't played yet.
Really?
I don't think.
God
I didn't even think
They
they
had
didn't
played
play
like
that.
4 songs.
Yeah.
Because Chop Suey is like the halfway point of their set or something.
Yep.
Oh.
But you did miss Aerials.
God damn
And I don't think they do BYOB. That's
They don't do
Spectacle that does
BYOB.
that.
Oh.
And they did it.
So why are you fucking lying?
Yeah, they didn't do
I like
BYOB.
lying.
So what was your runner-up then? You said, or you have an asterisk by it because you didn't get to see System. Alice in Chains and Black Sabbath. Where
You
you're,
saw enough of System to know what was going on. If
So-
they were good or not.
what about you didn't? What did you think of Rammstein?
Eh,
Done by the
Were you ever a
Grism.
Rammstein fan?
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
So you didn't understand any of it anyway.
Do you like any industrial metal
I
at
do
all?
not like it.
He likes 9 Inch Nails. That's about as close as he gets.
Has he ever heard Ministry?
He'd probably like some Ministry.
Ain't heard it.
Ministry will, if we played you some tracks, they would, most of the bands you like, they will grind up and shit out because they're brutal. You'd probably like it. I mean,
Yeah, you'd be into Ministry. Pig Face.
Pigface is too druggy.
You don't think he'd be into that?
No.
Be too.
What about Psalm
No,
69?
and there's like, yeah, you need to get
Yeah.
Psalm 69, Filth Pig.
He will. His music,
Uh,
his want to learn music
Rio
history
Grande-
and stuff will drive him to that eventually someday.
Oh, it's not Rio Grande Blood's not the name of the album. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, yeah.
You remember the first time you saw Ministry?
Yeah.
Like saw video footage of him.
No,
You're like,
the first time I was ever introduced to Ministry
freaked me
was
out.
my best friend's brother was like, okay, so you guys are liking like 9 Inch Nails and all that. Here,
So
listen
check
to
this
this.
out.
And he gave us the Mine is a Terrible Thing to Taste.
Yeah.
And I put it in, and Thieves came on first track. You know, I was like, holy shit. I was in my mom's van in the church parking lot.
Listening to Ministry?
Listening to Ministry. We were
That's
both
awesome.
sitting there going, holy crap. And then we went after church to eat. And I forgot where we went, but we stayed in the parking lot and listened through the entire first side of Mine is a Terrible Thing to Taste. And I was
Thank
like, holy crap.
So it wasn't that you were tricked into thinking that it was a Christian
No.
album?
No. And then
I'm joking, of course.
we went and saw them on the, they had the chain link fence in front of the stage.
Yeah.
It was a chain link fence show.
Yeah.
And I think that was during the Mine is a Terrible Thing to Taste. 9 Inch Nails opened.
When did you go and immediately started. Wow, they didn't have the internet then. I was saying,
No.
I was like, what? Oh, you had to go look at a circus magazine or something to look up this band called Ministry.
Yeah, or
No,
Hit Parader.
we acquired
Hit Parade.
We acquired that CD and listened to it and wore it out. Burned.
Was
the
there
disc
pictures
out.
of the members in the CD?
I don't know. It's
Like
just
Uncle
it's
Al?
the skull, on the cover, the
The inside
X-ray.
didn't have Uncle Al or anything.
I don't think so. And then we went back and we
Uncle
got
Touchy Al?
the one, but Land of Rape and Honey, with Stigmata and it had Land of Rape and Honey and it had something else on it. Then we got In Case You Didn't Feel Like Showing Up, the
Yeah.
live album,
Yeah.
which was brutal. And then I was on vacation in Florida and Psalm 69 came out.
Yeah.
And I bought it in Florida and was like, because from Mine Is a Terrible Thing to Taste to Psalm 69 is night and day. They went from, we've got a lot of electronics with us, with some guitar, and now, okay,
It's full noise.
we're
guitar.
going full on
Yeah.
kill you, and every song's about heroin.
Yeah.
So, yes.
That's interesting. I thought the Rammstein show would have hit Ulrich a little harder than that. Being that up close to those type of theatrics and not... Because normally what he's going to be seeing in the next few months is just guys in T-shirts and jeans going up there and playing a good set. You know what I mean?
I think the whore that was grinding up on me.
The
Ruined it.
whore?
The one that walked up to us, and then the other one, like the three of them that were trying to talk to me the whole time.
I thought you... Okay.
So two of the three...
That happens.
Two of the three loudest shows I've ever been to in my life were Ministries. And one was Ministry with Sepultura, and Helmet was supposed to be there, but they got in a bus wreck in Dallas and all hurt themselves.
Can I guess your third? You're
Damn.
the number one loudest show that you have
These
ever
aren't the number one. No, the number one was
Metallica at Starplex
That's
for the
number
Summer
two.
Sanitarium makeup show.
shows. That was number two. And we
What was your
talked about
number
them. Ministry at Ridgely.
Oh, dear
They
God.
played at Ridgely?
Yes.
Shit, I
and
remember that.
It was Ministry and Revolting Cocks. And oh my
Good
God.
Lord.
Wow.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It was so fucking loud in there to where everybody's just kind of looking at each other going like, what do we do? This is
I don't want to
like,
seem like a pussy, but I can't
paralyzing.
listen to this.
It was so
Yeah.
loud, you're just paralyzed. You're like, and you'd
Even
make
with
trips
earplugs?
like to the lobby or nothing. No, we were young. We didn't care about earplugs.
By the way, I'm going to start wearing plugs. I'm
gonna start wearing condoms.
No, I don't know about that, but the earplugs, yes.
I'm gonna see
Earplugs
when
can
this
save your
Ministry
life.
show
Condoms
was.
can't.
Let me look up and see what this Ministry show was. But there was something. If we want to do a quick tie-in that will lead to a story, there's something that came to my attention during this Do For It show.
What's that?
It's how infatuated I am.
Infatuated?
Infatuated with songs that are about heroin.
Drugs?
No, about heroin, not just drugs.
Just the
Why is that?
Do you have a
think?
list?
Yes, I do.
This is interesting.
And I want to go down this list and see what you guys think. Ministry at the Ridgely Theater was May 7th, 2006. I thought it was a lot earlier than that. But this was after they did that album with Rio Grande Blood and the Great Satan on that. Lies, Lies, Lies. But
is your list in the
you ready? You want me to run down it?
show notes?
I've got it right here.
Yeah. I
So,
wanna
of
hear
course, the song that made me realize this was the Alice in
Junkhead?
Chains set. Junkhead.
this. Yeah.
Great song. I love that song all the way through. I'm so glad they covered it.
Yeah.
The next obvious one.
Can I say something real quick before you move on? That's one of the things that was really cool about Andrew and Dave, those guys, the Shaolin Death Squad guys, doing the set that they did, because it wasn't your typical, like, it wasn't just the hits. It was stuff that a real fan had to know. Like,
there was no rooster, so I didn't have
Right.
to think about Matt Thomas losing his virginity.
right. And then you had songs like
What
the
the
one
Hell
off
Have
of
I?
What the Hell Have I off of the Last Action
Last
Hero.
Action Hero soundtrack.
Yeah. Which always reminds me of Course of Empire. Every time I hear
Yeah.
that song, I think about Course of Empire.
Did you turn and look at Chad running the board?
Since he was one of their drummers.
when it started
on
playing?
Friday night? I did.
On Friday
I
night,
went like
you were
this. It was over the,
you know what?
the railing going,
That reminds me of
Caulk?
No, Coming of a Century. All right, so the next obvious, 9 Inch Nails Hurt.
Uh-huh.
And then pretty obvious, these next two are Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. Number one in there. And then Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Then Nirvana, Drain You. And the Beatles, Happiness is a Warm Gun, or I Want You, She's So Heavy.
Which one of the guys in the Beatles was into heroin? Did they all experiment with it?
I know for sure John and Paul did.
Yeah.
I never knew either of those Beatles songs were about heroin.
Yeah, Happiness.
What about Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
That's LCD.
Oh,
LSD.
LCD.
Not LCD sound system. I just saw an email about LCD sound system tickets. Anyway.
Who said that anyway? Was that a
LCD is what most
Milkshake Man?
made of.
And then U2, Bad, and Running to a Standstill are both about heroin.
Cuphead.
Yeah.
Blur, Beetle Bum. And then Jane's Addiction, Jane Says.
Yeah. In 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
And
that one's definitely
is 3 days about
3
heroin?
days. Well, the girl OD'd, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
So
yeah.
The one that he with
yeah.
Dead. What about 30 Days in the Hole? Is that on your list?
No. But Neil Young, The Needle and the Damage Done.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
This is a good list.
And then, of course, my last one that I could come up with.
Instead of the Mo list, why don't you post this week?
I could put it together and put it up there.
Yeah.
JJT presents songs about heroin.
Yeah.
Music to Motu.
Hey, I'll
songs
listen
about
to it.
heroin.
When you're just not feeling like getting through it. But you go ahead and do it
You're just
anyway.
like, okay. And then the last, of course, is Ministry Just One Fix, the ultimate heroin song. That video was dark.
Yeah.
And evil. And I remember 120 Minutes was like, we're going to premiere a new Ministry song tonight, so stick around, you know.
So are you saying if you were a rock god...
My mom watched this video with me and was like, what?
What video?
Just One Fix.
Just One Fix?
Yeah, and she's like, what is this?
Oh, yeah. William S. Burroughs was in it, too.
You're surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't burn your records.
And it was on Beavis and Butthead.
My mom never burned
I'm surprised she
any
didn't
of my
get
records.
your Wasp records.
But I have talked about my best friend at the time, his parents going through all of my stuff and his stuff when we would leave the house, and they would take my records.
And burn them?
No, they would give them to my mom.
And your mom was like, give them back to him.
Well, my mom and dad sat down with them, or told them, like, what are you doing going through my son's stuff? And in front of them, took my records from them and handed them right back to me and goes,
As they should have.
This is your music. This is all about you. You know, as long
That
as it's
happened
not
more than
the
once?
only, the only thing they didn't want me to listen to was like hardcore gangster rap. You know, about
Yeah,
bitches
well,
and killing
there's black
and stuff.
people on those covers, so.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
And coming from a
Southern Baptist, they're not fan. Well, not Southern Baptist, Southern J-Dub. They're not
What?
down with that, man.
no, I thought
like
it was
Dirty South or what?
I was from the Southern Holy Cross of the Dragon Scale.
That's right.
Something. Anyway, so yeah,
I totally don't get that.
I'm the Southern Baptist, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, they
Which means you don't.
that
dance.
happened a couple times, and one of them was Mine Is a Terrible Thing to Taste that they gave
And you were
back.
like, no,
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
not. Give me that
Give
right
me
back.
that right back. Thank you.
I can't imagine doing that. What would you do, Orc, if me and Brittany busted in your room?
You
and
couldn't
decided
do
to-
it.
Yeah, we can't. You can't.
What are you gonna do?
He'd
Take
laugh.
his
Take your
iPod?
Cannibal Corpse record. You'd be like, "Fuck you! I'll listen to it on Spotify."
Yeah, you're not taking anything away from me. Big
Yeah.
deal. I don't have to drop the needle anymore.
Y'all already took my poster away.
Yeah, the Religios.
What poster was it?
The Religios
My
got nothing
butchered at
anymore.
birth Cannibal Corpse one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was scaring Michaela.
Oh.
I would say so. That makes sense.
His room as a whole probably scares her. Like, I mean, she's gonna start.
That's
She's
funny.
gonna just stop going in there.
Are you going to be the guy on
That sleeps in a coffin.
No, the Parenthood movie. Remember the old movie? The kid that would just walk back and forth with the paper bag?
Yeah.
And the mom would never go in the room because it was always padlocked.
Yeah.
And one day she finally just chopped it down and went in there, and there was all these crazy posters of.
Wasn't that the earwax?
I think there were Cannibal Corpse and stuff.
Wasn't that the?
I don't remember that.
Earwax remover.
Yeah.
Or ear cleaner.
Oh, flashlight.
It was a
I got a
flashlight?
flashlight right
That's
here.
a
and
big
right then
flashlight.
The power comes on.
I thought it was
it's
an earwax remover.
Oh god. You could use one of those.
Anyway.
Huh?
What?
A dildo?
No, an earwax remover.
What?
That was one of your old gimmicks from the Steadfast days, that you had a earwax collection on display in Watauga. That was on your bio.
What's that got to do with dildos?
I wasn't talking about dildos. I was just talking about earwax removers.
So, yeah, it was a great weekend. Do Fort record shows. Reminded you of heroin. I got a quick question, though.
No, they didn't remind me of heroin.
I got a quick question for
Sitting
you.
through all those bands made me want to do heroin.
Let's look this up. I bet you there's a
What?
way we can look this up.
What's that?
has there been more cocaine overdoses or cocaine-induced cardiac arrest that has led to death for rock stars, or has it been more heroin ODs that have killed rock stars?
Let's see.
I bet you heroin wins.
I bet it does too.
It's got to be.
I bet you it's all weed.
Whatever.
The wicked, the
The
Satan's
wicked
lettuce.
Satan's lettuce.
Satan's lettuce.
Satan's salad.
I bet you it's heroin.
It's got to be heroin, right?
It's got to be.
Now, I bet over a certain age, it becomes cocaine.
Ooh, what is this? This is something
What?
new. You ever heard of the Gray Death?
No.
Is that both? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B?
Like cheese, or
was it River Phoenix?
Oh, this is an interesting story. Let's bring
Speedballs?
this up. Let's change the show up for a second.
What's
Holy
up?
crap.
Uh-oh. I love
What's this rabbit hole you
during
got down?
show.
This is a rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
Now
During
this,
show rabbit hole.
Now, this is from the M5M, so take that
Or you could say straw hole, since I
Take
got a
that.
straw in my head.
as what it is, but
Explain to me why I should be concerned about M5M.
mainstream media,
Okay.
what they try to feed
So it's
down
one of
your
the
throat.
big uns?
Yes.
Okay.
So it says here,
Name the source so we don't get doc pay.
this is Channel 8 in Tampa,
Florida.
Florida.
Mm.
Are you ready? I'm going to read it dramatically.
Oh, okay.
It's dangerous, highly addictive, and kills in one dose. It looks like concrete, and it is deadly. It's called Gray Death. It is a potent mixture. It is similar to what crack cocaine rock would look like with the texture of concrete. It is partially made of heroin, but much stronger. It also includes fentanyl and other opioids. Gray Death has killed people in Georgia, and the DEA fears Florida is next.
So what's the next
Only
crocodile?
if we're lucky.
Is it the
Only
next
if we're
crocodile?
lucky. Huh? Yeah.
It's the next
no,
crocodile.
but crocodile eats your flesh away.
Yeah.
This just kills you.
Damn it.
And there's one fly I heard in that
Crocodile
story.
could also kill you. Like you get an infection and die.
Yeah, well, it eats your flesh. And then that flesh causes an infection, and you get, what's it called?
Gangrene?
No, the other stuff. The stuff that eats
Staph?
no,
Staph infection?
I forgot
Cancer.
what it's called. Oh,
AIDS.
damn it. Anyway, but
yeast
they end up
infection.
having to saw off your arms and legs. 'Cause
Yeah,
you get
yeast
that stuff.
infection. A little cheese on the taco.
No, I think that's when they saw off your vagina.
Which we have a
Or
show.
your foreskin.
We have a show. Jerry Jonestown Massacre. Archives.
We do.
We have a vagina show.
Pink, stronger than heroin, but legal
vagina
in
show?
most states.
Did you say pink?
It says pink. No, this doesn't come up. Did you find anything?
I didn't Google it.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you were.
Nope.
That's what a producer would do.
Fake Xanax, 50
But I don't
times the
care.
strength of heroin and kills 9 in Florida. God, these headlines are insane.
Oh, local news headlines? Yeah,
All
they're
these
awesome.
news.
They're amazing.
They are. Keep killing in Florida, please. Next.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
We took a beaver to Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. I wish I
Where's
could remember
my
it.
fucking nachos?
Whoa. This is your mom's establishment, sir. You're just
She
going to
needs
come
a-
in here and disrespect them like
Yes.
that?
Oh,
Well, here's the deal.
such language from
We
someone
want to
so
talk
young.
about this place. Brittany, Aaron, this segment's for you.
Give me my damn nachos.
Here you go. You ready?
Whoa.
Uh-oh. That came in like it's trying to peek in stereo in my headphones. Like I'm getting a lot. Like someone spilled some beer or something on these over the weekend. The
Turn it down.
microphones.
Oh, it's going crazy.
It's going crazy in my ears.
Brittany, Aaron, it's time to make
Billiards sexy again.
billiards smoke-free.
I agree. I got a headache from all this smoke.
There is so much. Oh wait, here comes the shark. It's gonna eat us. So,
I'm on board with this, man.
well, the smoke or no smoke?
The no smoke.
No smoke. Everybody in
No
Fort
smoke.
Worth has done it, and their profits have shot through the roof. Unless you're the Capitol Bar that's closing. Capitol Bar is closing. Did you know this?
I never went there.
Sorry, guys. I'm having some difficulties.
Some
over
headphone
here.
issues.
Yeah.
So yes, we would like. This needs to go smoke free to begin with. Next, I want to
Yeah.
applaud you on your internet connection. We are able to stream the show, video,
Without
and
a
audio
without a hotspot?
without any issues. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Aaron.
Pretty
Thanks,
nice.
man.
Your internet is great. It's
Mine is
fantastic.
not having my nachos.
Third, we're here on Halloween night, and there's no food.
Or sluts.
I didn't eat before this show because
Me
I
neither.
figured there would be food here.
I didn't
Like
JO.
nachos.
I didn't JO because I thought there'd be sluts here.
Fourth, why aren't your waitresses dressed slutty on Halloween?
I
Yeah,
agree.
You would think we're at Southside Baptist Church
You're gonna see
doing was it trick or trunk?
what's gonna happen is
Trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat?
the profits tonight aren't going to be as high as you thought they would be because. Go ahead.
I asked them about the nachos. They said that they didn't get an order from y'all for any nachos.
Son of
I and me, but they said that y'all didn't put anything in them.
If I had a gun.
Whoa, you can't joke like that.
No,
man.
that's
No.
Dead Milkman record.
Oh yeah, it is. Speaking of
I'm
old
texting my
crashes.
mama.
You're gonna text your mom?
Yeah, I'm complaining.
All I
Got
gotta
my damn
do is bang my
nachos.
head on the
I'm
wall.
complaining to the masses right now. So yes, fourth, it's Halloween. Your waitresses should be dressed like sluts.
Yeah. What is this jeans and t-shirt
This
shit?
jeans and t-shirts, boring. I didn't know I was coming to a Pentecostal bar.
A Pentecostal Halloween
They'd be wearing
celebration?
dresses
Yes.
if it was Pentecostal.
Well, they don't.
They can't wear
obviously, they
jeans.
don't have makeup on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think Pentecostals are big on
Whoa.
shaving the poo nanny either, man.
Their
I think
legs. They don't shave their legs.
Yeah, and I don't think. No, I think they let the the
You know what's
garden
fun?
of
The
Eden
old
go
vajayjay?
too, man. The over JJs.
You know what's fun?
Overgrown bushes.
Watching Pentecostals snow ski in skirts.
Yeah.
It cracks me up.
The,
Every time we see them.
How come the Pentecostals don't team up with the like the hardcore Mormons over in Utah? Like the ones that were, remember the big ass castle thing they had down in San Angelo? The hardcore Latter-day Saint people?
Yeah.
They should have a ski off.
Didn't Pentecostals come from
Mormons?
Mormons?
I don't think so.
Or was
Maybe.
it vice versa?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're both hardcore.
I don't know.
And they
I don't
do
understand
not shave legs or. Woohoo! I don't even know if they shave the armpits, man. I've never been with a Pentecostal girl.
You should start a
You
religion
know what? I'm gonna-
called
I'm gonna Google
Pentagramical.
that. Pentagrammicals?
Yeah. We're the Pentagrammicals.
We just like to eat pizza and smoke weed and drink beer.
And you like
Talk
the,
about stuff. Sounds like a podcast.
What's his name?
Is it gonna
Theory,
make me
the logarithm
more
theory?
money?
Yes, it will.
Oh, by the way, shit. God damn it. I forgot to show Marlon what I'm sporting.
You're wearing your
Yeah, hang
your
on.
Illuminati
Yeah, let me see.
pussy house.
What does it say? We are
Pussy house propaganda.
We are everywhere. Death comes ripping. Check your 6.
Yeah. Pussy house
Illuminati triangle.
propaganda. Yes, that shirt rules. Shirt's amazing. Anyway. All right, so we've talked about the Do For It record things. The shows. They were great. Another year.
And then we went to
In
Buc-ee's.
the back pocket. And next year you want to be in it.
Yeah, I would.
You want Drag the Ocean to put
to
it
just
together
play a set.
And we've gone back and forth on that set. I still want Skid Row.
I'm there with you, but
I don't think it's going to happen.
I'm also down with just doing Misfits, and I'm also down with just doing the.
I don't got money. I don't have money. I don't have money.
Yeah.
Are you doing one or two? I want one. Yeah.
So two.
Two.
So put that one on
No,
his,
that one.
and then his on mine.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Oh
I
my
had 50
God.
cent corny dogs from Sonic before coming here, so I'm not hungry.
They had 50-cent corn dogs, and you didn't get me any.
What
I
the
like
hell?
wieners.
You didn't
with
ask,
breading
fuckface.
In his mouth.
that are fried.
Did you know if you went to Chipotle in a costume, burritos were only $3?
No,
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never had Chipotle.
I don't go there anymore because they kill people.
Huh?
They kill people. They're
So?
like Bluebell ice cream. They got away with
So does
killing.
half the music you
I know.
listen to.
No.
Half the artists you like have killed someone in their life.
Half the drugs you take kill people.
What artist
I'd say
have I known
all the
that's killed
drugs
pe-
you
what,
take
who,
have
what artists
killed
have
someone.
killed people?
Including Viagra.
Judas Priest,
Judas Priest, huh?
Metallica, Great
Okay.
White.
I knew that was coming.
I rest my case.
Burn.
So we took the Beaver, which was Jeffrey Lord, to Buc-ee's.
Why
That was
own
cool.
this?
Do you remember that?
That's what he's dressed as?
remember
Looks like
what?
a dog costume. to
Go
me,
into
like
Buc-ee's?
Wilfred.
I
Yeah,
do
he wasn't
remember that.
drunk.
But you were stoned as fuck.
Me?
Oh,
I wasn't
no,
stoned
what?
either.
What? I'm a minor.
It is. What?
That's
You
still
dig?
illegal in Texas, sir.
Oh, my bad.
So anyway, the Bucky's trip, did it disappoint?
No, I got my cookies. In fact, I got my
cookies.
cookies with them. And if those fucking nachos don't appear, I'm going to be eating my cookies.
Because they're out in the truck?
No, they're in my backpack right
I
here.
think we need to start another Texas Billiards complaint.
I think we do. You know what? You know who needs a call right now? Look
Aaron.
at this number. No.
Oh.
Oh, what is it called? The Texas Alcohol and Beverage Commission, TABC.com. Or actually, it'd be .gov, wouldn't it?
Just don't turn us in for having Ulrich in here.
I'm going to give them a call and say my fucking nachos are taking too long.
Why isn't the kitchen open like you said?
How am I supposed to sober up and drive home on a Halloween when kids are going to be all over the place if I don't have my nachos?
I need my nachos, and I need...
less smoke in the
Here
bar.
we go. TABC homepage, their
Say,
office.
could you guys pay for my cancer bill?
Yes, I'm getting cancer at a bar where I can't get nachos, and the chicks look like Pentecostals.
As she comes around the corner and says, "What's up?
What's up? How you doing?
So,
how you doing?
You guys want an update on the World Series?
Do you think that's going to happen tonight?
It's right now. It's looking like it might. It's 1-0, and they're in
Houston
the,
won.
The top of the
the
sixth.
top of the sixth. So who knows?
Did you watch Game
LA.
4 on
Dodgers.
Sunday
Did.
night?
Yep, it was awesome.
How? That's the craziest sporting event. Well, besides the Dallas Stars going into 3 overtimes.
I don't know,
to beat
man. There were
Buffalo.
some pretty
3
crazy
overtime,
games in our St. Louis series,
But they weren't like
but we
that.
lost.
They weren't like that, though.
I
That
don't-
was out of
yeah.
control.
It was pretty cool.
There
That
weren't
was a good
12
game.
runs scored.
You think
11
the
runs by
NFL
both teams.
You think? Okay, let's sports a little bit. Let's do a little sports here
Yeah.
on the Jerry Jonestown podcast.
Potty break.
Here, I'm going to put some sports bet on.
Yeah, get me some sports bet. Anyway, I'll give you an update on the World Series right now. Houston leads the series 3-2. And the game right now is in the top of the sixth. Houston leads 1-0. And looks like we got 2 outs. So, sports
Sports
nerds. Do you think the NFL's going, please don't go to 7 games, and please don't have these badass baseball games that go into 11 innings?
So the NFL's always been king, right?
Well, they're having problems this year.
What are you doing over there?
I was trying to put the camera on myself.
You're trying to switch cameras.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Let's just leave it on him for the rest of the
let's
show.
We can do that one, or we can do... Let's do that one.
Yeah.
The nice wide shot.
So the NFL has got issues this year, and it's not because it's all because of the stupid idiots that are making issues of it. Like, there's not really an issue.
Meaning the media or what?
It's because of
But the
rape
media up here we go. We got a
there
hit.
we go.
We got a base hit. We got a single up the middle.
Up the middle for Houston.
Anyway, so the NFL has got this kneeling thing that has gone way it's out of control.
Yeah, I don't think it should have been in a headline to begin with.
And the
But
owners keep
don't give
saying
a shit.
stupid stuff. The NFL keeps saying stupid stuff. The media keeps saying stupid stuff, and it just keeps on becoming this larger and larger and larger debacle, spectacle.
Well, the NFL has had issues for the last few years.
They have.
And
it's Goodell. Roger
it's been
Goodell's a fucking
gradually
tard.
going down. And now...
Sorry, tards.
The problem is that this year everybody's... Everything's come up. They've reached their breaking point.
Well,
And
Trump
this
added a little fuel to the fire.
True. But in this Sunday night, what has happened is we had baseball beat out all of NFL numbers.
That's what I'm
For
saying.
the entire
The NFL
Sunday.
has got to be going, God damn it, please something stupid happen. Nobody.
There were some
why is
good
it gotta go
matchups
7
on Sunday,
games?
too. The Cowboy-Redskin rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest rivalries in NFL fired back up. And that game was going on. And
When did it ever subside?
Chiefs in
I
Denver.
thought it was always
Did it
a
beat
thing.
out Chiefs in Denver?
I think so, yeah.
Because it was on the same
And
time.
it was
wasn't
rainy.
No,
It was
Chiefs in Denver was
nasty.
Monday night. My bad.
You know, it was kind of a
I don't even
close
know who
game,
was
I
on
guess.
Sunday night.
I don't remember who was on Sunday night either.
Was it like Chicago and Minnesota or some shit like that?
I don't know. It's probably cheese.
Anyway, Roger Goodell's
cheese
got
dicks
issues.
and
And,
ladies.
and this whole thing with Ezekiel starting to make him look like a dumbass, too.
Well, and
like
now,
somebody needs to fucking make a decision and be done with this thing with Ezekiel.
So as of today,
Ezekiel?
is he suspended?
I heard he had 4 hours to get his legal team to pull off something, and there was still a chance. They were saying that he was going to be able to get something filed with the second, like the second court or appellate court.
What charges? I don't
Come
know
on,
about this.
man. You can't sports with this if you don't sport.
Do you know how to sport?
I don't sports
Come on,
like you guys
Cupface.
do. It's Cuphead.
Come on, Blizzard Head. Blizzard Brains.
I could have stopped at Dairy Queen and put a
Come on,
blizzard in my
Milkshake
head.
Man.
That way,
Dude, we should get some.
that way you
Dairy
could all
Queen.
just eat me.
Speaking
So
of Dairy
anyway,
from me.
yeah, Ezekiel got in a bit of trouble a couple of years ago, and when he was in Ohio, the story is he beat the crap out of some girl, or was it beat the crap out of?
Yes.
Have you read that
Oh, so
whole
like Ray
article
Rice.
about him
Okay.
in the Dallas Weekly or whatever that they say is really good?
No.
That the guys on that other station always talk about?
No.
I haven't either, but Gary read it, and he said that it's pretty damning, the whole thing.
Probably.
Anyway, he didn't get convicted
I'm not a big
of it.
fan of his.
Ezekiel?
I
Or
like him.
any-
I
of
like
Gary?
him as a player.
I thought we said
My
Gary
friend?
too.
I'm not a big fan of Gary's.
Speaking of Gary,
I'm not a big fan of Ezekiel. I mean, on the field, whatever, but every interaction I've had with him is like jarheadish. Like he's just kind of
Yeah, he's an Ewok.
yeah.
Yeah. Except
And-
he's not as smart as an Ewok.
He might have.
Well, the whole thing at the strip club where he paid everybody off that, like, he got beat the fuck out. The
That
story
dude?
is he beat someone up, right? I'm talking about stuff I never witnessed or anything, but
He did
anyway,
some stuff I'm not allowed to talk to about on microphone that I'll tell you afterwards.
The problem,
when
the
I tell
problem
you
with the
about
NFL
the
though
people
is
stealing our guest.
got you. The problem with the NFL though is the whole
The ticket.
all this going on, all this crap, and people
Killed them.
full on saying, "Fuck football. I'm just gonna watch other things." Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like my whole
And,
life.
I mean, let's be honest. Everything's got a cycle anyway, and football
bound
was
to
at
happen.
such a high peak.
It could only
for
go
so
down.
long. The only place it could go down,
Yeah.
and people start losing interest and start. I mean, another thing that affects football is we live in an age where there's so much other shit going on.
Yeah.
And used to, you were forced to watch football when you only had, a few
Yeah.
networks.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
everybody's
like 10
got
channels.
DirecTV and
So-
Uverse and cable, and instead of those high numbers of people being sucked in to watch a Cowboy game, now the wives can go and watch HGTV if they want, while the guys are watching it.
Yeah, they don't have to
Yeah,
be drugging.
Or Lifetime.
So the thing that's interesting about
The
what's going
Hallmark
on though
channel.
That too.
is I wonder if there's ever been a time in entertainment where you had the old white male demographic that's I ain't watching. If they're gonna kneel during the goddamn Star Spangled Banner, I ain't watching. And you have the young brother who's getting offended because they think they're getting worked over. Like the black male is tailing off too in sports viewership as far as the NFL goes. And there's like magicians. There's musicians and stuff.
Magicians.
Way
like,
cooler
was
if there were
who's
like
it,
musicians on the
John,
field.
What's the Cole?
Yeah, David
John-
Copperfield.
No, there's a rapper named Dave Cole or John Cole or something or C Cole or something. Anyway, he's like calling for people to stop, like young brothers to stop watching and stuff. So you have
Really?
two opposite ends of the spectrum saying "fuck you" to the NFL, and the females have always said, like the females have been saying "fuck you," since news started coming out every other week that some woman was getting the shit beat out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people get tired of that. It's like I've said before, sports is entertainment. These guys are getting paid millions, and they're away from the field. They're all assholes.
Yeah.
There's a lot that are good, but I mean, all you're hearing about in the media is the assholes.
Right. But there's a lot of bad that you're not hearing about in the media.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
how much cover up.
Yeah, there's a
going
lot
on.
of cover up.
The
I'm very interested. Real quick, this Sunday you're going with me.
yeah,
You're going
This
to
is my
assist
week.
me. You're an assistant.
my what do you call it?
You're going to help me shoot some video.
What do they call them? The guys that sit there and warm the.
a fluffer.
I'm a fluffer. I'm a
You're going to assist me this
sideline
weekend.
fluffer. Dallas Cowboys official sideline fluffer.
I thought
You're going to have access
Was
to
it a grip?
everything I have access to,
It's awesome.
and I'm gonna.
So I'm gonna get a lot of weird stares.
I'm really interested. And
You already.
We're going to talk about dress code too.
That's what. Are you serious? I have a dress code. Great.
So what I'm
gonna have to buy a shirt then. If it's not a satanic band T-shirt, I don't have it.
Wear a satanic band T-shirt. But I'm excited about what you think will happen. I'm excited to what you think, or what you see going on these days at the game, like how things are going.
How much? Yeah.
If people
the
are
last
still
football
really
game we went to, it was like
ridiculous,
that with me.
or
it's a spectacle. It's like
but
you're
now
at
everybody's
like
looking. Everybody will be looking down on you.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to be looking at me.
You hear everything above you.
I would be very surprised if I heard a Stubbs.
No.
Stubbs, Jerry Jonestown Massacre Show podcast. Yeah, Stubbs.
I do get friends going that will send me pictures and go, "Is this you?"
Oh,
and they'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
sitting up like second
Seeing
or
you.
third, and they're like, "You're right there.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the field. What
Yeah.
the hell?" But yeah, we'll
we'll
we'll check the scene. I'm excited.
Smell
to
some
see what you think.
cheerleaders.
I don't think you'll be that close to him. Or
Not
will
with
you?
that comment. Do you? Okay, one more thing on the NFL.
It's very
because we're
diddler.
going to probably
That's
be
very
heavy
Harvey Weinstein of you.
NFL. We'll probably be heavy NFL next week. Do you think Roger Goodell keeps his job after this year?
No.
He's
But I've been
out,
saying
right?
that for like 3 years.
I have too, but I think this time, this is it. He's fucked he's fucked everything up he can do. Like, what has he done that's been positive for the NFL? Except, like,
he has
having
a-
Obama's wife come on and talk about how we should eat better.
What if he has a Harvey Weinstein outing?
That's random, but I wouldn't surprise me,
I
man.
mean,
The way our fucked up sports are.
He's got power, and he's over people.
It wouldn't
What if
surprise me at all.
What if like a secretary comes out and says, you know, he assaulted me or threatened me
Yeah.
or took
I mean,
whatever.
Okay,
Grab me by the clam wallet.
The grab me by the clam wallet statement by Trump was bad and stuff, but I keep waiting for that. Trump seen on camera in 1986 with his finger in some girl's butthole or something. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I don't think that'll ever
But
happen.
would you be surprised though if all of a sudden that the fake news came with like, we got it, we got him,
You know what?
we got him, woo,
I don't.
we
think,
got him, we got a finger in the butthole, verified by the Smithsonian Museum.
Can I put out a little secret here? I don't think Trump knows how to have sex.
Whoa! Like he's just not even into that. He's just into making
I don't
money.
think he knows how that works. And I think
He's a
just-
watcher?
He
I
thinks
think
if
it's
you
all
grab them
talk.
by their vaginas, that's
You grab them by the fish
considered-
wrinkle.
the fish knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a camel. Wait, never mind. I'm confused again. What's in this?
But yeah, I don't think
The vertical
in
gill.
this
he
cookie?
knows.
I don't know.
I think his kids were turkey basted. I seriously, I don't think he knows how his
You
dick
don't
works.
think he sealed the deal with her? He couldn't do the dirty on that one
You're talking about Ivana?
because that kid, the special kid, the one that looks kind of maybe tardy a little bit, and I don't mean late.
You're talking about Eric?
The young one.
Oh,
The
his
young
youngest
one.
one's
I
Baron.
thought it was
The
all
one-
of
the
them.
one- well, this one's young and like had a serial kill. Like I smush rabbits when my mom is not looking. Type look every time they showed him.
I like mustard and biscuits.
Look at those little mice. I'm gonna smush them. Like I don't know. He had that look to him. Anyway, that looks like him.
Yeah, but
So
you
you
can
think
make
he-
babies by being turkey basted too.
So you're saying that he knows well enough to go jack off into a jar?
I don't think he
but
knows how to do
doesn't-
that.
Well, then how? Okay, then
I
I'm
think he
confused
knows-
about your theory. Then
I think they. I think
this
they.
is crazy. I don't know what this has to do with the NFL, but I love this.
I think they trained his balls.
Like while he was asleep, they just plugged in.
No, and he's like, I'm not sure how this sex thing works, and I've got too much art of deals to make. So
Got
let
too
me
many art of deals
I
to
was
make.
on the phone.
Here, just take a syringe and take some of these swimmers out of my balls and
Pull 'em
just
out.
shoot them up in her.
Like drilling almost.
Yeah.
Is that something that rich people do? I didn't know that they had like people came in and drilled their nuts.
And are we
while they
sure
were
his
working
kids
deals.
are human?
I don't know, man.
They could be robots.
Or reptilian.
They could be reptilian.
Speaking of reptilians,
My shirt.
did anybody see the news about that Billy Corgan shot off this week?
No?
Oh,
What do you
God.
say?
Stern show?
Why isn't this in the show notes?
Because I just remembered it talking
Okay.
about reptilian. Because he said he was super freaked out. And he didn't want to say any names, but he was standing in the room with a guy, and he turned around, and was doing something. When he turned back around, the guy had completely transformed into something else.
Billy Corgan's standing by this, huh?
Uh-huh.
What club was it? What part of the country was it? Was it near
Oh, you didn't
Roswell?
I didn't hear all that.
Any of the, like Santa Fe? Anywhere where there would be lots of hallucinogens.
I just heard the little clip.
Hallucinogenics.
And it was on Stern, and Stern kept pressing him like, who was this? What's going on? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it because
Well, remember that famous soccer announcer? I don't know if he was ever a coach.
Goal.
That no, this was a European. I think he was all up in the
EPL or something.
The EPL, yeah. He it was like basically Joe Buck, and all of a sudden he just lost his shit and decided that reptilians were trying to take over the world and obsessed on it, and still to this day is on it. And like they've shunned him, thought he was crazy, and then I think he's back announcing now, isn't he? I think he's back doing soccer now or something. But people get caught up in that stuff, man.
And you
There's
know,
weird things that happen in restrooms.
According to Billy,
the
world is a vampire.
Yeah, and he is a rat in a cage.
He is,
despite all his rage.
So, do you want to get into this?
I gotta pee.
This hot topic we talked about today, or that happened today?
Yeah, we can touch on it. And then let's do this. I'll go to the bathroom. You guys look up, see if there's been any breaking, if anything's come up. I doubt anything serious, like hardcore news has changed.
Because we're still watching
the World Series, but there might have been some changes. There was a terrorist attack today, right before we did our show
in New York City.
In
New York, yeah.
On a path I've walked several times.
Lower Manhattan. And
so I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So I'll give out the details, and we'll be waiting for you to get back. So down by the World Trade Center, there is a bike and walking path that kind of, if you know where the Freedom Tower is.
Yeah, I remember the area. I didn't go to Lower Manhattan whenever the one time.
Did you not go?
I went. I stayed in Midtown.
I guess it was One World Trade Center, but you never drifted down there.
No, I didn't drift south of where my hotel room was, which is right past the Port Authority
All I
bus
heard
station.
was the impact of a crash, and I turned around
Look,
to see where
we're
that
hearing
came from,
audio.
and I saw the white pickup truck.
Okay, so this happened down at Chamber Street and West Street, which is down in the financial district, just a couple of blocks north of the One World Trade Center. A guy had a rental truck from Home Depot, and kind of like these European attacks, he decided to just haul ass down a busy bicycle path, and he plowed into a bunch of people that were riding and running and walking, and ended up killing 8 people. Jeez. And this is one of those things that we've talked about, the attacks that have happened in Europe, and it looks like it was only time before it started happening over here. And it's one of those things, like, you can gripe and bitch about firearms and guns and how they shouldn't be around. Oh my God, what's going on there?
Is she party?
Mm-hmm. But you talk about guns, you talk about firearms, how we need to ban them, but then there's always other means. There's knives. And in Europe, they have crazy knife attacks. And, then what do? You take away the knives. We can't spread butter on our bread. And then they use vehicles. You take the explosives away, like the ammonium nitrate, like that happened in Oklahoma. They use airplanes. Then you set up TSA and all this stuff. Then they start using trucks and cars and running through people. It's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
And really, what's the solution? In New York City, you're at a place where handguns and rifles are banned. You can't have a gun in Manhattan. Would it have stopped anything? Probably not. From what I heard, it was all over pretty quick. And the guy jumped out supposedly with a bunch of fake guns and was immediately shot by a cop in the stomach. Didn't kill him. They took him to hospital. And from what last I read was he was in stable condition. So they got him. So that way they can then figure out what was going on in his head, where he was coming from, and then hopefully then kill him if we're lucky.
Yeah, or he's going to go to jail for a long time. That's for sure.
No, I think you kill 8 people, you deserve death. But I don't know what the death penalty is
Does
in
New York have the death
Has 8
penalty?
people been have expired?
It's 8 people last I saw. I'm looking through the thing now, and I don't see 8 people were killed and almost a dozen others are injured.
Yeah,
That's the last count.
I don't know where you guys are at on this thing, but oh look, we got another guest. Yeah. The thing that's going to take the brunt of this new current event is going to be net neutrality and stuff. Because
why?
That's the main thing that everybody, that all the news organizations and all the experts are going on immediately and saying is if this motherfucker didn't release a video that was easily accessible by everyone who's leaning towards that type of activity, then we would not be having this problem, because they say that we're winning the front on the as far as the military operations going. They say we're dominating that right now.
How does that affect net neutrality
What do you
at
mean?
all? Because that has nothing to do with net neutrality.
What do you mean?
Net neutrality.
Maybe
has
I'm
to
confused
do,
on what net neutrality means then.
Net neutrality is when your ISP say you use Uverse, so AT&T can go in and charge a higher tiered rate for you to go to more popular websites like YouTube and Facebook. They can do it like cable TV has
I thought
done their
net
premium
neutrality
channels.
means keeping regulation and red tape off of it. That's
No.
what I thought.
No.
That's to do with
the regulation.
Why didn't you stop me way earlier then?
Yeah, that's
Why'd
what
you
I
let
was
me
like-
keep going then?
Because I
thought I was going to bend it in there somewhere?
No, I thought it
Like
like
ISIS?
maybe somehow
He
they
thought
were
you were
going
gonna
to
tie it in somewhere.
Like there's going to be
seriously thought
there's going to
there
be
was a
some
way.
ISIS
Matt,
like reptilian people.
Lady, can you switch the camera over to that guy over there? I would like
clear.
another drink, please.
Anyway,
This
then,
guy, he's the
what do you call net,
ghost of
net
Aaron Rodgers'
freedom
beard.
then? Net freedom is what they're going to attack, is what I'm saying.
Well, then
not net
that's just
neutrality.
censorship on
I'm
the web.
completely off there. Net censorship.
tissue.
That's a classic.
Matt, give me a tissue.
You need to archive that in the JJTM classic.
I'd like one too.
That's all we got. Aaron's cutting back.
God damn it, Aaron.
Whoa! All right, number
He's cutting his
5.
napkins in half.
Put some fucking napkins in your goddamn bar.
I finally
gonna
got
hit
my
the music?
nachos, by the way.
Are you going to hit the music?
No, I didn't mean to hit the.
If y'all make
the
fun
stinger.
of
Aaron?
this bar, Matt's gonna go
Fuck
off.
this.
No, I got oh man, I almost Dustin almost kicked me off the show once because I took up for the DJ.
Why?
Because all he plays is fucking.
No. I'm saying it.
Because I was pissed that he
was
played.
yeah
the,
he was going off and
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle? Oh,
and
God.
Matt was like, "Show done. I'm never doing
no, I
this
did not.
goddamn
That's not how
podcast
any of
again."
it went down, but it did
If you've
stem.
never danced to Cupid Shuffle, you're a fag.
It
Whoa!
did stem. It did stem from the DJ, the famous DJ that DJs here.
All he
So-
plays is Motley Crue and Kiss.
There's
Are you
nothing
gonna-
wrong with that.
No,
Are you
there's
going to
nothing
name
wrong with
names?
it.
You gonna come in here
Is
and
he
start
still
making
here?
great white jokes?
Sure.
No, he missed that part. Or did he?
Does he still DJ here?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so anyway,
I'm his
Okay.
substitute, which he never calls because he knows
His
that.
name's Lee, and
You
he
wouldn't know
calls,
what the fuck
it's
you're doing.
weird. He gets up there and calls himself Sexual Lee.
That's
really?
That's
Seriously?
awesome. Sexually.
Oh, my God.
Does he get when he's feeling heartwarming and stuff? He's honestly.
Yeah, he comes up. Yeah,
Honestly.
anything with Lee, he comes up and he goes,
Passionately.
"I'm about to get this going, ladies. It's
It's gonna
me,
be
Sexual
passionately.
Lee."
Tonight's about to get funkily.
Is it if it's
What?
around the
That makes
holidays?
sense.
Is he holy?
Retarded Lee.
God.
No, that could be taken more than one way, though. If he's
All right.
holy.
Go ahead,
Saying
milkshake
he-
man.
Yeah.
Tell us.
It's
Tell us how.
Cuphead, you fucktard.
Go ahead, Blizzard boy.
I already said it.
So anyway, I fear these attacks. These are the attacks
I know these are
fear
the scary ones.
when
Yeah.
you're just out hanging out, because we Fort Worth, the DFW area has a lot of great festivals, and
I don't even know exactly. Did he just drive a truck into?
in a
Like they
there's
do in
a
Europe?
there's a West Street there has a huge bicycle path lane and a jogger path, and they all use it, and you can get a truck through some of the barricades there and driven through it. It's a big thorough fair for people coming from Battery Park going up to the World Trade Center area, and
You see, I'm New York dumb. I've never been there.
lot of
So
people walk it.
As am I.
So it was pretty close to the to Ground Zero and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
he-
two
like the
blocks
same
north.
area.
Was he a Middle Eastern?
Yeah,
ISIS
there's
is
a bunch
claiming
of there's a bunch of video, and the guy that's around the like
America?
he looks like he could be
God.
affiliated. Yeah,
Score one for ISIS.
Good.
yeah, yeah. It'll be fun because it'll become a political ping pong battle because they'll be like, look, see, Trump, see what happens, Trump.
Let's take all the cars
And
away.
then Trump will be saying, I knew it. If the borders would have been closed, and I got these goddamn nachos quicker.
Son of a bitch.
How would
LA just scored 2.
Go ahead, do your Trump. Would you crack a tooth or something?
Son of a bitch.
If the borders would have been closed,
These fucking Dodgers.
oh, is he pissed at the Dodgers?
They're so luxurious.
Yeah, he's going for. Wait,
Hey,
he's
who's
torn.
Well, Trump is a Dodger. A
Who's
draft
that
one.
over there? I'd grab her in the fish wallet.
Is that confirmed?
the clam wallet there? I like to tickle the clam wallets
with like to-
my
Like to
fingernails.
grab him by the clam wallet.
It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
You know, they just let you
Huge.
grab them. They grab them
They
by the
just grab 'em.
fish
By the
fish wrinkle.
luxurious
We
clam
should
wallet.
reenact that. You want to
Grab
do
him
that?
by the vertical gills.
You'll play Trump, and I'll play Billy Bush.
That'll be awesome.
Billy Bush.
Yeah, because you could do Billy. I mean, you could do
Bush.
Trump well, and I could do Billy Bush pretty good too.
So I was going to show up tonight in costume.
As
and-
Billy Bush?
No, my costume was going to be I was going to show up in a suit.
That's not your Unabomber costume?
No, this is I'm a podcaster costume.
He doesn't have his 70s sunglasses on.
I was going to show up in a suit and a balding cap and carrying around under my arm a potted plant with with
Your
some,
dick out?
No, some
Matt likes dick.
pina colada mix on the leaves.
Just squirting all over. Huh?
That's squirt pina colada mix on the leaves.
Like with a look, like
You
I didn't
still
do that
very,
look. Like
very
what me?
handsome.
Wasn't me. I don't know. And then
Hold on, I
I
gotta check my makeup.
I'd walk around if I saw someone hot. I'd just spray some pina colada juice on the floor.
I got you.
Having a good time. Having a good time here.
Surprise.
You like pina colada?
So that's a good segue, man. Harvey Weinstein talk. We've been doing it 3 weeks in a row. There's some more news.
Oh,
The
there's
Wonder
more.
Hamster.
There's more.
Rose McGowan, who's been
yeah.
very vocal about Harvey Weinstein.
She's fired up.
She's pretty fired up.
She
What
still
about
looks hot,
Spacey?
too.
Spacey?
Well, we're getting to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in the notes too.
Listen, you keep your diddler beard over there, and you worry about diddling Aaron Rodgers.
What's a diddler beer? Is that Miller Lite?
Beard.
Beard.
Oh, I thought it was beer. I was like,
I
whoa.
diddle with my beard. I'll tickle thighs.
What is the diddler beer of America?
The diddler
Pats.
beer.
Is it PBR? I was drinking that at Denton.
Yeah,
Diddler.
you're a fucking diddler.
PBR is good every once in a while.
But it's still
Like it,
it's
especially
still,
when it's 3 1/4.
But
Wait,
tell
no,
me,
no,
when
hold
you're
on.
drinking
And the tall
PBR,
boys.
you don't feel like just walking up and
pause,
diddle.
pause.
Maybe a clam wallet, but
Pause.
not a little boy.
Then you're weird.
It's not a video game. Why are you trying to pause us?
Diddling is diddling.
Seems like the problem is you.
Okay, hold on. The
I don't drink
Lord,
the shit.
the Lord would like me to call him a diddler.
Why? No, I thought he did
No,
not want you to.
he said he called me a diddler.
You just waged
Oric saw a vision,
holy war.
and he said
Yeah.
the Lord called you a
a
diddler.
pod holy war.
No, I
A
said
holy.
Jeffrey
You said
Lord
holy war?
is a
No,
diddler.
no, I said
Wow.
Jeffrey
holy.
Lord
What?
is a diddler.
What just happened?
Oric broke it.
I'm pretty sure he's not, since he has
Uh-oh.
several kids
Je-
and takes good care of them, and it used to
Jeffrey
be a preacher.
Lord is a diddler.
So the problem is, if you get Jeffrey Lord drunk,
Oh no!
He will diddle.
he
I
becomes
just
a
took
diddler.
up for him.
And I'm sure he drinks like a fish.
Matt, you taught me the ways of diddling.
So tell the story.
me.
We're burying the story here with the arrest of Rose McGowan.
Or
She's
did
not
you drown
arrested
it?
yet.
Or
they're
they're
looking
trying
for
to
her.
they're trying to bring her.
They're trying to bring her in, and what she thinks
On
is
drug
that they're trying to
charges.
silence her because it's drug charges from earlier this year where they found trace amounts of substance on her
One of
Titties.
her luggage.
that's what you call those things. It's not labia.
What?
Anyway,
Labiaplasty?
if that's the case, holy shit! This guy's power stretches deep, and it has to do something with the whole Clinton relationship.
Clinton.
Like, I'm trying to make a serious point here. They're starting to think
For
that
once.
Clinton is seriously debating on trying to run again. Well, this would be her telling them to shut that bitch up. about Weinstein because we're friends and he donated so much money. You see where that all goes together? Like, if you're a conspiracist, it makes sense.
Oh, it totally makes sense. But what about the other people that have come out?
Well, they're not as hardcore as her, and they're not, she doesn't need them. Like, she needs the people that follow her. Is she a writer?
Rose McGowan?
Yeah.
She's an actress.
She's an actress.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she was in Planet Terror and Charmed and.
Oh, I thought she was a writer.
Jawbreaker.
Hold on, let me show
Charmed,
you. Let me
that's
show
what-
you her actress.
Doesn't she have cancer or something?
No.
No, Shannon
Oh,
Doherty.
yeah.
Has cancer. She replaced Shannon Doherty.
So she obviously has appeal to some votes that would go Hillary's way, right? Is that her? Whoa.
Yeah,
that's her.
Because I'm sure she's got one leg up on it. Did anyone get that?
Well, it makes sense, man.
Planetary.
It's all related. It's all the.
She did a movie called Doom Generation where she sits in a bathtub naked the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Not the
gotta-
whole time.
I gotta watch that as soon as I get home.
Would you
Yeah,
diddle?
It's
I diddle so hard.
kind of hot. She's.
What's your favorite dog food? Is it diddle and bits?
Alpo.
It's not diddle and bits.
No.
Oh God. Anyway,
Wait, you'd let dogs diddle you?
No, I'll take a can of Alpo, whittle it out, and fuck it. That's how I diddle it.
Good God.
It's like me and the mayonnaise in the drill, like cutting a hole in a mattress and putting some mayonnaise in it.
You
when
in
I
the
was a kid.
dumpster?
What?
It's
You
like
in the
me.
dumpster?
It's like
What's wrong with
Except it
fucking a
doesn't.
dumpster?
It doesn't hurt.
my first few girlfriends. I just
That's
peed
where
in
he
their
got his
butthole.
tulips from.
That's how you get butthole babies.
All right. Well, good luck, Miss McGowan.
Well, speaking of the baseball game on Sunday, and the amazing game it was.
I looked at our news backwards.
How about the news that came down during the baseball game that
Which was?
kind of hidden for a little bit? That Kevin Spacey diddled Anthony Rapp
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
14-year-old
at
rap.
14 years old, laid
Dazed
on
and
top of
confused.
him,
He's
and
like,
tried to
"What's-"
force him on. Tony from Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
It was already having weird dreams about Abraham Lincoln.
He's like, sit down on my lap and let's
Wait,
rap.
wait. You sound like you've heard some more details on the act. I haven't heard all that. Kevin Spacey just jumped on him naked.
He said he
No,
pinned
wasn't
him
naked,
down on the
said he
bed
pinned him
and he
down.
Started tickling him.
and
Kind of humping him.
he was like, let's go for it. And that
Oh,
dude
God.
got scared, ran out of the room.
And this is when he was 14.
And
when
then
Rapp
Kevin
was 14.
Spacey came out and was like, man, I don't remember this. This was 30 years ago. If I did it, I was drunk and I apologize.
Blamed it
Oh,
on
so
the
if you're
booze.
drunk, it's cool to rape a 14-year-old kid?
Yeah.
No,
God, it's
you're
fun.
drunk. You apologize, and then you just throw him. And I'm gay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
hide
yeah,
behind
he
the
came
whole
out as
coming
he's like, I've
out
been with
thing.
men and women, but you know
Yeah,
what?
gays and
I
dude,
like dick.
I bet you gays
Dude.
and lesbians are pissed. Wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
It's
Nah.
funny
Oh,
how
it's like
hard
a-
it
He got
takes
called
life.
out, and then Netflix
Yeah.
dropped House
It's like-
of Cards because they're
No,
like, we're done.
No, tap the brakes. Tap the brakes.
That's what I heard.
This
That's where
story
it was sold, but it's they
this
were coming
story
to
is a
an
little
end,
crazy anyway because, from my understanding, they're only supposed to do one more season anyway,
Yeah, final season, I think.
and it's in.
What,
it's
House of
it's
Cards?
like the production's wrapping up, but they have halted all post production until this gets straightened out. But everything's been shot,
Oh, has it? It's
and it
so
was
it's
supposed to
done.
premiere like in January.
I
or
bet it
February.
has.
So how do you
Shot so hard.
you're pretty confident that there's no way it's getting ripped.
I heard
that it's coming
Netflix say
down.
we're done with Kevin
You don't
Spacey.
think you still think that
No,
there's no
no,
way
they'll
that they
finish
bring
it.
it down?
They'll finish it. Which
Well-
do you want to know how it ends? Because it's a
No, no,
British.
no,
it's
no,
a British
no.
TV show.
No, I don't. I
Okay.
just started it. Jesus. You worked on me for 3 years to start this thing.
And
then you're going to do that
I
to me?
finished it. Now I want to know how it
Now,
ends.
the
So can I report something about this Kevin Spacey that has a
Take-
local tie?
Earmuffs.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson.
No, this is the local tie. Is that the radio station where we shall not name, but we will, the ticket.
Yeah.
Gordo kind of joked around yesterday that they knew of a reporter that was hit on by Kevin Spacey when he was here.
Oh.
And supposedly,
It was him.
no,
Did they say my word?
The
a few
Cobra.
years ago, Corby spent
The
some time
Cobra.
with Kevin Spacey showing him around town and showing him some of the hot spots in Dallas. And apparently, after it was all said and done, Kevin
He put the
Spacey
moves on him?
kept trying to call Corby and hook up with him.
He tried to fuck Corby.
What if he did? I wouldn't, man.
There goes
He's just
Corby's
Corby.
side yard.
No, Corby's just trying to score a sugar daddy.
Nothing wrong
Man,
with
there's
that.
nothing wrong with that. Me and Gary have that conversation all the time about, man, If
Which
Fat
one
Angela,
are y'all
if
are the
Fat
sugar
Angela-
daddy?
Like if Matt was rich, I'd fuck Matt's butthole.
No, ours is always about the it's about
Say,
Fat Angela.
This one over here probably has a
Fat
job.
Angela.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
explain the camping trip.
No,
Y'all
here's
just
our
fuck
trip is
buttholes
true
for
love.
Have you seen
That was
Fat,
true
Fat
love.
Angela that comes up here?
What
to the
camping
bar?
trip? What?
She's real fat, like 400 pounds fat.
Me and Gary went on
But she's got a
camping
lot of
trip
money.
a couple of weeks
Are we
ago.
supposed to talk about this?
Yeah.
I mean, this is-
She doesn't listen. There's no way. in hell she
Yeah.
listens.
Fat Angela has a lot
Don't
of
say
money.
anything else though, except that's the name.
All right, Fangela has a lot of money, and she
Is
gets
that like-
little side dudes, and she brings them up here.
Yeah, why not?
Tucks them in one of her rolls or whatever. Matt's like,
I
I
said-
would do that for $15,000 a month.
So if she takes her clothes off and there's a bunch of guys stuck in rolls,
Could be.
You'd have to fuck around them.
Definitely going to be some Halloween
Dude,
candy.
that sounds like some serious fetish porn right there.
they're kind of like the dead bodies on Mount Everest. You just got to climb up around them to get to the peak.
You're like,
Just ignore it.
I'm at
just ignore
checkpoint 4.
Make,
There's
maybe
the
maybe
blue
pay,
shirt
maybe
guy.
pay tribute.
I'm gonna bring up YouPorn
But
right now and see if this bitch is on
My
there.
argument with Matt was, I don't think I could physically get a hard on unless I ran to the bathroom, watched some creepy like cuckold porn, and then run out.
That's what gives you a
Yeah,
hard on?
yeah.
Okay. So
My
she's
wife cheating on me gives me a boner. I don't know why. It just does.
so this
Is that a
chick's in-
fear boner, murder boner, or just sexual boner?
Is there a such thing as an,
Is it
an
a
intrigue
sexual
boner?
Is it a sexually?
There's also a non-apparent reason boner,
Damn it! Now
There's
I
a dark corner over here. We can put this to test.
like the old
I'm game.
I mean, would you like to see?
place in the Ridgely Theater.
Would you like to see Cuphead? Bacon White?
Cuphead boner.
Cuphead boner.
My straw sticks straight up because right now it's kind of angled.
Oh man.
No, but I'm saying I'd have to watch porn to get a hard on to fuck her.
Wanna
Yeah,
suck
we
on my
get it.
straw,
We get it.
baby.
We understand.
How could you?
Would
I don't know,
you?
man? Me?
You said you'd go straight
$15,000 instant
Those
erection.
dollar signs would
Listen,
not get me an
I'd get
erection.
Viagra or something.
All
Listen,
right, enough of this. SPBW.
have you ever watched like BBW porn?
I do all the
Big,
time.
beautiful women? Yeah, I have.
It's all
Up.
in the wrist. What? I mean, it all
But
vagina's
like
vagina.
if she got her mouth on my junk and was just rooting around it, I don't think I could physically get a hard on.
Does she talk like this?
If you just held your, if you just closed your eyes and just told her like
you
be
still
quiet,
know
you still
Fangela
think?
is on your dick.
I don't know, man. So you don't think you could get a
Did you
hard
just cut
on?
me off? You son of a.
So
What'd you
basically,
do?
you sound like you're
Okay,
turning
we're back.
down blowjobs from ugly people. now, is
500
what it
pound
sounds
women.
From Toothless
I
Horse.
have a cutoff at like 250.
Like. I don't know, man.
What-
We're on a slippery
does she
slope
have
here.
teeth?
I'd like to get back to the
I
trail.
have not got that close.
Let's get back to the trail here.
The smell of KFC
We're
puts
cutting
me-
out.
What'd you do, or
Who's
I
coming
didn't
up?
do shit.
We're not cutting out.
It isn't
I-
my headphones.
Ours
Well,
are.
because you're fucking
Mine
gay.
is too.
I
Mine's
just
been
heard
doing
cut
it.
out
Or it
too.
punched the side of
I
that
did not punch the side of that.
contraption.
Show's off.
It's
Stop the
not
show.
off. It's
Stop
not
the show.
Off. Relax.
So,
I didn't think it was.
So
Maybe
anyway,
it's just a
did
fake.
she
What
work
it-
the door
what's-
at Rock Dogs?
What?
Well,
what happened then?
I don't remember anybody like that. in Rock Dogs.
Man, I forgot all about that dude.
Uh,
And then that turned into Cindy Skull. Hi.
Cindy Skull now, yeah. Bitch must smoke
That sound-
pack of menthols
That
a
sound
day.
like okay. Do that again. Do it again. Do a I'm Cindy Skull here with
Cindy Skull.
and then do the laugh.
What's up with that asshole Justin Bieber?
You sound like a cross between Cindy
gotta
Skull,
work on that. I gotta
Donald
work on
Trump,
Cindy Skull.
And Woody Woodpecker.
and Woody Woodpecker. Yeah.
That laugh she had last week we talked about.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, did you see what Metallica's got up their sleeves that's coming down the line? I put in the show notes late.
No, I have not. Tell us all about Metallica and the stuff they do.
Speaking of Cindy Skull. Well, Cindy, Metallica's
time
teaming
I was
up with
out-
a store called Spencer's in the mall.
This one time I was out with
Neat.
I was out drinking and smoking with Lars and I'm Cindy Skull on the Eagle.
Anyway, they're doing collectibles, and they're going to be sold in celebration of the re-release of Master Puppets.
Coecticles.
This all starts happening in November. How interested are you in getting oh, dear God.
You're getting a what?
Did I not send that to you?
No, I have not gotten it. How interested are you in a Master of
talking
Puppets flask for Christmas?
A flask?
Yeah.
You know they
A
can
nun.
see it, right?
What if it's signed
Yeah,
by Hetfield?
I don't know that the article didn't say anything about it being signed. That'd be rad if it was signed. I don't think it'd be $10
Whoa!
though.
What if it was signed by Ulrich?
Me?
Lars.
He's a pussy. I'm better.
You were named after a pussy?
I was named after a pussy.
Huh.
Whoa.
I'll let this go.
Whoa.
So I want to know
Moving
how many times has Master of Puppets been re-released?
7.
Remastered, re-released 7 times, you think?
Probably.
Do they need more money from Master of Puppets? Do I need to hear the version that's coming out?
They
The
need all the
180
money.
gram? Or it's probably up to 200 gram?
So I read something a few weeks ago about them wanting. They're going to re-release Justice for All.
Yeah, this is all lined up.
But they wanted fans to send them the best
Don't say
versions
they're kickstarting it.
of the bass tracks they could find.
What?
Played live? Of them?
I don't know.
Or they're asking the
So
fans
they
to play on it?
remaster the bass. And I was like, just go in there and re-record it.
Yeah, they're making a lot. Like
They're
they're making
already-
it harder than it is.
Yeah, there've already
Yeah.
been a bunch of YouTubers that have already done their own enhancement of the bass track.
I
Nothing
heard they
new.
were. I heard they were sending the root.
Of that and
they were
Justice for
just
All.
sending the roots to the White House and letting Trump to get on some bass.
Huh.
Well, what I know when
And Cindy Skull's going to make a guest appearance as a singer.
Jesus.
Hold my breath inside, wait for days.
Because they couldn't get Lady Gaga again?
Like, is all this pissing you off,
please,
man?
God, help me.
when
Hey,
was it
Eagle.
Rock Band released
You
or
Yeah,
What?
it was Guitar Hero with Metallica. Yeah.
when Guitar Hero released? Like all of Justice for All was on there, and people went in and took the stems and remixed them to make better bass.
Weird.
Yep. They did.
No pun intended, but
So
is
it
that
worked.
where this is stemming from?
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
You're not going to cover up your Metallica tattoo, are you? Matt?
No, I love Metallica. Don't get me wrong. I love Metallica. There's only one member of our show that completely gives the bird to Metallica, and he's named after one of them.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not
Daddy
a giant
issues.
Metallica fan.
Because you're not American.
Gary, what?
Just because you wear
what
a
do you
Green Bay
listen to?
Packers sweatshirt on and stuff doesn't make you American if you don't like Metallica.
No, I like their old shit. But they
Are you
make
from
good-
Green Bay?
No.
Oh.
Are you cutting
Poser.
on me right now?
Poser.
Are you from Wisconsin? Are you from the mid-north?
Do you know the town Ed Gein
Are you
grew up
fan
in?
shaming him?
I'm from there.
Fan shaming him?
What town was that?
I don't know. I'm not from
Isn't it
there.
Graham?
My dad was a Packer fan, and I kind of followed suit.
Mhm.
That's what.
Poser. Diddler. Wife
Yeah, more
on him?
camera on him.
What
'Cause
kind
it's
of
the most
Packer
Is this-
was
are
he?
y'all
There we
hating on
go.
me
That's
because I
awesome.
said I'm not a giant.
That's awesome.
I don't like Led Zeppelin either.
What-
Y'all gonna hate on me?
What kind of Packer fan? A fudge Packer fan?
I'll tell you this. One time I played a Melvin song up here, and Matt thought it was
Mountain.
Metallica.
It sounded.
Melvin.
That's when the Melvins were trying to sound like Metallica. But I do the vocals like this.
No,
All that.
maybe Metallica tried to sound like the Melvins.
That's probably what happened, actually. Because King Buzzo's way cooler than
Fucking A.
James Hetfield. You know James Hetfield's
He
pretty
went
cool
to school with
I don't.
Kurt Cobain,
Hey,
and then Courtney killed him.
that's a whole show, man. You don't want to get into that.
Do you want to do that? You want to open that up now?
No.
Yeah. So the Metallica train rolls on. Are they going to be bigger than Is their marketing machine larger than the Rolling Stones? The lips, the tongue.
Maybe now. When was the last time you heard of the Rolling
Well,
Stones
okay,
going
hold on.
tour?
No, their marketing though. Them
Oh,
and Kiss
look.
owned it.
I'm glad this isn't 2016 because here comes the Joker and what's her fuck?
Harley Quinn.
God
Quinn.
damn it.
Come back here. So
Fat ass.
Son of a
you should
bitch.
change them cameras around, sir.
Fuck.
See
Hey, they
some-
just waved to us.
Shut up, Cuphead.
You shut up.
Hey, y'all did a good
shithead.
job.
Well, you
I like it. I approve. Yeah.
Come on, Blizzard
We'll
boy.
get some- Here.
Well, at least you got my name right,
We'll show
kid.
them up. What's up? Here.
I'm like your stepdad over here.
Milkshake man.
Yeah, once again,
Hey,
fucking it up.
Matt.
There,
What?
There you go.
Pop down. Get the camera on that.
Milkshake. Speaking of milkshake man,
My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler.
So-
you got a trip. I'll bring it to you.
We got
Not me.
the fourth rock assembly's coming up. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I went last year.
No, you did.
Is it working?
You could, do whatever you need to do.
Hey, I'm glad I bought it.
It's going to be November
Glad I
10th.
spent $100 on it.
It's going to be November 10th and 11th.
Yeah.
At, of course, Lola's. There's a rundown here, and I don't know how I feel about this.
All right, let me see here.
Would you like
Get
to
on there
see
with
the
you.
rundown?
I do.
Did you see that, man?
Oh, no.
Got a little something, something.
Yeah, you gotta. If you work it a little bit, you
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Do you like it?
I haven't looked at it yet.
I don't like it.
Do you like it?
Fort Worth Assembly rundown.
I don't know what we're talking about.
So right now there's only 2 days for the Fort
coin.
Worth Rock Assembly. It starts Friday at 8:30 p.m. And
Just bragging about our internet service, and then
I think he shut us down. So, yep, we're good. The Poor Brothers are doing Ryan Adams. You a fan of Ryan Adams?
Fuck yeah.
Teenage Sex is doing Blink 182. Dead Vinyl is doing Led Zeppelin.
Oh, sweet.
I'm out.
What a fact. The Marty
How many
Burns
songs can you sing about love?
is doing Arctic Monkeys. Does anybody here smoke? You smoke.
I know.
Gay Ray.
Is that what the...
Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah. And then to close out the night, Death by Sexy is doing the Eagles of Death Metal.
Yeah.
that sounds cool.
I don't know. Saturday.
Where's this at?
Who is Death by Sexy though? Or I don't think I've seen them.
You probably haven't. They're a band. One of those Southsider bands. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard of them
when I
either
saw that,
until
I was thinking of Teenage
I didn't get a
Sex.
boo-boo.
You know how you hate all these Southside bands that are
I don't hate any Southside
snowflakes?
I don't think I've said I've ever hated any band in the DFW area, sir.
I've heard you behind closed doors. A lot of bands.
Yeah.
You remember that time you were like,
Like,
"Man,
I had to go to this fucking show.
Mean Motor Scooter was good until they added a keyboard player."
I know who that is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fucking
Who
confounded.
did say that?
And then I don't know. I can't remember who.
I know.
Who was that?
Don't.
Who was it? No, okay, off mic.
No.
Someone text me then. Huh?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I get it.
Who was it?
I get it. No, he just showed you.
He did that, and I don't know what that means.
Someone
didn't
of our
see
show? Did
Someone
it?
with
Said
titties.
it?
God damn it!
Might have been a founding member of this show.
God loves you, and you keep damning him.
Family member of our
Sorry,
show.
Jesus.
Founding.
Yeah.
Founding.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
point-
yeah,
point
yeah,
the
yeah.
camera at
I got
Maggie's
it, I got it, I got it, I got
Point
it.
the camera at Maggie's titties.
I got you.
She's showing Areola.
I got you.
She's showing them. We see Areola. This
I
is
got
on
you.
YouTube live. Where you at?
Live on YouTube, Maggie's titties.
So does this mean we're gonna have to pay her, like
Yeah, you gotta
y'all's
go.
website
Titty
stuff
money.
now?
Pull
No,
the titty
no, this-
Because we
fully out.
showed her boob. No, let's say that though. Let's say
That
okay. Time out.
I
Let's
don't know
say-
if that can
I got a
work.
question. So what if porn chick comes to our table
Uh-huh.
and she has a
Pulls a
cam
titty out?
video and pulls a tit out? Do we owe her money?
No.
Yeah.
I read through the deals on
No, porn.
nudity.
Porn.
Yeah, it was
porn
okay.
is it? We're good with porn.
It was okay. Yeah, it was
Okay.
all right.
Porn's okay on YouTube?
Well,
No, we keep getting in trouble by YouTube.
Yeah,
So we're trying to
YouTube
figure out
keeps
what we
slapping
can
us
and
around.
can't do.
they keep trying to take our money.
Our whole .0004
And I walked,
cents.
I walked into YouTube
Fuck
and went,
you,
bitch
YouTube.
better have my money.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
All right, so on Saturday for this Fort Worth Rock Assembly, you got 6 o'clock. Falitha Black is Bill Withers. Kalichi Burnout as CCR.
That should be cool.
That'll be outside.
Yeah.
Then at 8 o'clock is the Sun Kings is the Cult, which features members from Blood of the Sun, Hint of Death, Jet and the Ghost Tree, Fankulos,
I'm in
Cutthroat
on
Finches,
that.
Holy Moly, Dangits, Vorvon, and Creepeth.
I'm absolutely
For the
in.
Cult.
Is Ray playing in this thing?
I don't know. He was
Who
supposed
all
to, he
is
said he was
playing
going
in
to swing
this?
by tonight. I don't know.
I didn't hear.
At
NMS.
9, Siamese Team is Smashing Pumpkins, which is members of Drinkabus, which I thought was an Incubus cover band.
Yeah, they
It
are.
is, isn't it?
I saw them at the grotto.
Big Red Ants as Cream. Vodio is David Bowie.
Man, God.
Wow.
It's going to be tight.
God. No, I mean,
Where's this at?
And 12 o'clock.
that's ballsy.
It is
You're going
ballsy.
to come with that, huh?
This is the Fort Worth Rock Assembly.
Fort Worth Rock Assembly in at Lola's.
Lola's.
Look at that last one.
12 o'clock is Lady Shoes as the Jesus Lizard, featuring members of Mean Motor Scooter, Drug Mountain, High Tower Band, and Jason Lee.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds like a pretty good time.
I'm I'm interested in both nights.
I'm interested
actually.
in both these nights, but I was also interested in going camping this weekend.
And Teenage Sex is playing
you,
as
huh?
Blink 182.
We can.
That's what
Oh,
you
this-
said.
I wanted a
that's this
big
weekend
camping
all this is
trip.
going
No,
on?
it's the 10th and 11th.
I like
Okay.
a more intimate. Cuddle,
Well, I thought
cuddle camp.
I like people with me, so that way I'm not accidentally raped.
Accidentally right.
There will be no accidents.
anyway, we just talked about the show. It's on Facebook. It's the Fort Worth Rock Assembly. It's our buddy. He's still doing it. Anthony, right? Tony?
Tony Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony
He's still
Yeah,
doing
so
it.
support this. We'll probably talk about it some more coming up, too. I love the look at that. That's awesome.
That is
Their
a
logo-
cool logo. I
their-
like that shirt.
Their logo is a longhorn with the Ziggy Stardust
Lightning
lightning
bolt.
bolt on it.
The Bowie lightning
So where are
bolt.
you going camping?
I don't know. We were going to talk about this. It was going to be a big podcast camp out.
So I need to
think
shut up?
the Funky Town.
Or
No. The Funky Town podcast can come out. We were going to invite some other people. It's like 2 weeks away.
That'd be badass.
Would you like? You can go.
I'd love
Anybody can go. We were going to
Matt, are we
fish.
gone?
Yeah. When is it?
We got our fishing poles already.
Am I
we
going?
We could go out to like Mineral Well State Park or something like that.
Yeah.
Or we can be men
We could be heroes.
and go to LBJ Grasslands.
Am I going?
That would be better because you won't have a state fucking trooper on your ass about drinking beer.
And
Dick blood.
And dick
And
blood.
dick blood will ensue.
and
blood
Could be
dick.
left alone, too.
the possibilities of seeing one of our dads out there kill another man with
Against
his
a tree.
bare hands
Yeah.
against a tree or a raccoon
What?
could happen.
That was racist.
Why did this just
Yeah,
go
that
in this
was.
direction?
Wow.
What?
Dustin?
How did it get
Show me.
racist?
Dustin has a black heart and a lot of hate in his heart.
How did this become racist?
That's not racist. It's just dark.
I just think I would have used a different critter. I don't think I would have used a raccoon.
Yeah.
What would you have used? A
Why you
badger?
gotta say coon?
Raccoons dig through trash. I didn't say
Or a
that.
beaver?
I said raccoon.
Why'd you say coon?
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
quoting
Son of a-
Dustin.
Says the
Short for
blackface guy.
raccoon?
Whoa!
Hello?
All right,
I
we
think
need to
that's
end the
a
show. I think we're
raccoon
done
is a
now.
female coon.
Do we have any emails?
Let's go ahead and look.
Oh my gosh. Can you see that juice?
Did you just say Jews?
Oh, man.
Wow.
So, yeah, we got a message sent to us from...
So that's what it is. Gary has a hate beard on.
That's right.
He has a hate
No,
boner.
I'm calling out your hate.
It looks
It
like...
sounds like a name of a band.
You want me to do the emails or not?
Beard.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
got one email as a
No,
promotional
I
email
hate
of our
that, but
friends.
that's my job, whore.
No, I got it on this one, man.
No, well,
Says,
Ulrich needs time.
Well, let's direct it to me. I'll go
So
over
y'all
it
are
real
like
quick.
funny, right?
Ulrich needs something to do.
Who's that?
That's what that is.
Do you know who that is?
Let's say, do it again.
hot.
So y'all are like funny, right?
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
You do. Oh, yes, you do.
Yes,
You
you, do.
birthed it.
Mm-hmm. You did. You birthed it hard.
So y'all are like funny, right?
Is that my daughter?
Yes.
Wow.
Is it really?
So,
Yes. Yeah.
we got an email from a friend of ours, someone that listens to the show named Trey Hicks, and he wants you to talk about this cool-ass Dustin type event that he wants me to go to. It's called Lights All Nights. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I
You know
have.
what that's all about?
I know what it's about. It's
so
about
they
doing
got-
a bunch
I'm
of
a doodler
X
now.
and dressing like a flower and dancing around.
Is there some drug action going
There's a
on?
lot of drug action. People have died at this
On
event.
that.
What?
Yeah, a few years ago they died. It was over in Dallas, and people died from ODing and
bad
getting
X?
too hot. They
Or
got
just
too
not-
hot and they OD'd.
That's all
So
you have to
y'all
say
are
about
like
that.
funny, right?
Quit
So anyway,
putting my daughter on the
sounds
show.
pretty cool though. He took
don't
time to
approve.
send us the email, and I feel bad because last week when I berated that girl that asked us for our help, so I guess I'll help him out and give love. Lights All Night announces full music lineup for 8th annual event December 29th
Are you
and
trying
the
to get her
30th in
boobs?
Dallas.
No, I was seeing if we could mount them like that.
So there's a lot of donations of this thing. Over $20,000 in donations going to the Houston Food Bank in the support of Hurricane Harvey.
Okay, I'll
Like
move.
food.
Hey, is anybody?
Maggie.
Are you interested in going to Day for Night?
I'm confused. Are we not talking about Day for Night?
No, this is Lights All Night. This is something completely different. Day for Night is the big Houston concert with the Nine Inch Nails show.
I don't think I'm gonna. When is it again? It's coming up quick, isn't it?
It's the day after my first show with the Spectacle.
In December?
Oh, we haven't talked about that yet on the show.
That's in December, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm going to?
No.
God damn it.
Abbey Underground?
If
No,
he's
I'm
old
talking-
enough to say "God
I thought
damn
we-
it," he's
wait,
old enough
okay.
to go to the show.
Which show?
First
Lights
of
all
all,
night
this is
or
going to be an
spectacle?
expensive event.
The spectacle.
Oh, is he not making money
Oh
on
no,
the
he
record?
wants to go to the spectacle show.
Oh,
Is he
yeah.
not making money selling records?
We might have enough money for record sales to go see the spectacle, but not the 9 Inch.
You're
not
making
the
my eyes
festival.
burn.
Not the festival.
Yeah,
The
the
day's
festival's
night or whatever.
128 a day.
Yeah,
smoke is
that's
making
probably
my
not going to
brain hurt.
happen, man. Unless I get some kind of we kickstart it.
I am.
Wow. You know what? I wouldn't take him to
I
either.
don't know.
Are you
I don't
planning
know.
on going?
Yeah, I don't know
Take
who's
this-
going
or
or who's
Lars.
That,
still.
if we can start a
Call me
Kickstarter
Lars.
now, I might.
I don't
We're
know
gonna
who.
wanna
We're
ask
gonna
him?
diddle find.
I don't want to do it.
What's going on over here?
I don't know. It's confusing me. There's so many people talking.
They're having their own sidebar.
I don't know anybody. I don't know who's promoting that. I have to go look and see if we get press credentials. But
If it's Margin
not,
Walker.
I'm gonna pay and go.
What
I'm,
if it's?
I'm gonna get up after playing that show and drive down there.
When's the last time that we've gotten any kind of credentials given to us, though? Fortress.
Saturday, Friday.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry,
The Curtain Club.
Yeah,
I stand corrected. Then.
yeah.
I was
Okay.
there.
Shut up, Blizzard boy.
God.
It's Cuphead.
We heard it. We heard it.
Fuckhead.
Speaking of blizzards, did you know
McFlurry
that,
man.
Did y'all hear about Dairy Queen? It's going to be closing more
They
of their shops down.
We should
Again?
go get some.
That's
Dairy
what they
Queen.
do. You grow up with them and they shut down and let you down. Come back.
That's a
and then
Texas
shut
stop
down again.
sign, sir.
How many
Stop
are they
stunning.
talking about?
All of them?
Every Dairy Queen in Texas is about to
No.
close down.
No, they said there's quite a bit of them.
I bet someone diddled someone.
When you drive by this one, there's no cars there.
I love that.
I think it's a
Shut down,
tax
too.
thing.
Yeah, no, they
It
say
can work
every
tax.
3 years and then they close down 20 of them, just like this. Is all.
When are you gonna
That's
start
it.
smoking?
And it's probably all the ones.
They run
They keep all the ones in
30
small
of them
towns.
back and build one in North
I do what I want.
It's like a marketing.
Yeah.
It's marketing, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they have a new commercial that says this.
We just need cash. I know a lot of people want to send blankets or water. Just send your cash.
And that reminds me.
So people like this podcast.
So that reminds me.
So y'all are like funny, right?
I'd like to go to a show down
See, I
in
like
Houston.
funny,
so
right?
you know what? Just send me your cash. Just send your cash.
Hey, Gary, I'll help you out here. You ready?
Churches listen to this.
Yeah, that's
I
my
think
daughter.
my father's baptized.
Yep.
I,
That was me. That was my daughter. That's my daughter. My spawn. Making a fool of us.
Are you baptized, Matt?
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think so.
I think my father's baptized.
Well, you were raised Baptist.
Is that the?
Figured you
Is
would
that when
be.
you can take the Lord's Supper?
This is when.
Yeah, when you
It's just when you get the dip.
Wait, so it's the dip.
to get the Lord's Supper, right? So you after that you get to go eat
I
the
think
Lord's
that's
Supper.
in
And
Cat- I think in
A whole loaf of
Baptist
bread
church.
and a
oh,
bottle
we
of
got a
wine.
3-run shot. This game's over.
Son of a bitch.
Actually, you can't say that in this series.
Yeah, how can you say that?
You can.
It's
Not
all
in
right.
this series.
They wanted it to come back to Houston to win.
Yeah, for Harvey.
Harvey.
For Harvey.
Hey, you want to hear an interesting conversation I caught on tape?
Okay.
I would love to.
Hold
So,
on. Matt, here's
Yeah,
an
go
interesting conversation I found on tape. It went like this.
Churches listen to this.
Fuck you, you car wash cunt.
Good God.
Wow, your daughter's out of control, Matt.
So I almost just saw the Los Angeles Dodgers do a full-on NFL celebration on the field.
Did they?
Yeah, like it was ridiculous.
Did they play hide and go
He was
seek?
he was shooting the guns. Did you see that?
No,
As
I
he was
didn't.
running down third base,
Like,
down to home plate, he was shooting the guns and stuff, like going, "Wow!"
That's awesome.
Like Kenny Powers in it.
You really go
Well, I hope they
wow.
show the whole thing, like him rounding the bases, because it's insane.
That didn't
Like
look
I'm
like
surprised.
he was going
I'm
out.
surprised the umpire didn't throw him out, because there's one game that still has integrity as far as sportsmanship and stuff. Oh,
it hit
boob
that-
shot!
It hit her right
Was
in
it
the
a boob?
Oh my God, that ball! That guy tried to catch it and it went down and hit that chick in the boob.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Look at that. Doing the money sign
That
to the
that's
dugout.
Kenny Powers. That's Kenny Powers right there.
What a queer.
I think after that he went, wow. Man,
What dugout was he pointing
I
at?
don't know. What would your okay? Who played baseball in school, grade school? That was the visiting dugout because it was the
I
third
sucked
base
at all
side.
sports.
Anyway, what would
Didn't you
your
get
coach?
dick blood from baseball?
No. There's two stadiums that the home team is
He
on the
did.
third baseline.
Oh, is it? Is this
Dustin
one of
did.
them?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, my point being, though, what would your coach do, your baseball coach,
at
if
that
you
dude.
did that shit after you hit a home run?
I'm bringing it back up.
I wouldn't get to play 3 games.
What would your
They're punching
coach
the
do if you
balls.
got dick blood from baseball?
He'd appreciate
Dustin.
that.
Dustin. He has a question about your dick blood.
My coach would say, you need more tobacco in your crotch
For the dick blood or for the
Sounds like an
celebration?
American.
to make me a better amped up player. And I'd bend over, and my coach would stuff
Diddle?
some packets of
Skull bandits?
skull bandits right in the butthole.
Wow.
Right in the old tater
Does that
hole?
act as a stimulant when that happens?
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it gets you fired
We've
up.
talked about this with female.
That's probably what happened. My
players.
bad. Guys, you know what? We don't have to talk about this anymore. He probably just had a tobacco bandit in his butthole when he was rounding third base. It really kicked in. He's
All right.
like, ah.
You're telling me when you don't gear up for your podcast and you want to get pumped, you don't
Boom!
slide
See
a
it again right in the
bandit?
boot,
Right
dude.
in her titty.
Oh.
I want him to
Watch
show it
this.
in slow motion.
Oh, this is another one.
I'm pretty sure it was straight boob shot. And she goes like
it
this. She goes,
Does it jiggle?
Right in my cancer.
Are they big?
I didn't notice.
All right, we've gone long enough. I'm done.
you're done with the game or done with the podcast?
I'm done with the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a good show. Happy Halloween, Dustin.
Next week we
Yes,
have
happy Halloween,
Happy Halloween.
fucktards.
I didn't get to paint on any boobs. I was going to paint pumpkins on boobs.
You can paint my boobs. Or gay race.
I was going to paint
Gary won't
pumpkins on butt cheeks.
My wife will let you paint on her titties.
I
What
want
about
to
her
paint.
butt cheeks?
Matt wants to paint on the inner thigh.
Well, I guess.
Tongue paint.
Dick blood paint.
I'd like to. I'm going to go paint on a potted plant.
Okay.
Huh.
Like pina
I'd like to
coladas.
say
Weinstein.
thank you to Marlon of the Methinks for coming on and
Yeah,
hanging out with us.
glad.
Thank you for the rest of the Do For It show guys that were
Hanging
at
out.
Dallas and Denton.
Yes,
over
that
the
was
weekend.
a blast.
That was awesome.
Thanks for having me
I'm
on,
still,
guys.
you're welcome.
Thanks for coming by.
Like to give thanks and props to Mr. Gary Cathy for coming on the show.
Thanks for
And
stopping
his
by,
better,
sir.
his better half, Maggie Cathy,
Get a shot
Who's
of her
sitting
titties.
next to you?
that
Titty
let us
shot.
take pictures of her
You
boobs.
can't see her titties.
Okay, hang on. I'll get out of the way.
Well, look,
Uh,
we can pass this
I'd like
just
to-
down the way. Here you go.
I'd like to thank Dustin for
Get right up on the
for
titties.
boobs.
if you
I think
can.
that I don't know
Okay,
if we'll
hang
go
on.
any further. That's
Get
far
out
as
of
we
the
go.
way.
Look
There
at
you
my
go.
wife.
Well, look, we can
They're not
pass
bad.
it.
I'd
There
like
we go.
to-
Down the way.
you're
You're
welcome.
watching the cam.
And they're
I'd
all
like to
his.
thank Dustin.
Later tonight, Dick,
Some
get
cleavage.
right up on the titties.
Some cleavage.
And
She's going to have a little dick work.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
it's been
we'll.
great.
What
Happy
else
Halloween.
we can do?
Happy Halloween.
See you guys.
It's been fun. And next week, Orcanauts joining us, right?
Orcanaut, yes.
And then the week after, we got
We haven't-
Orcanaut, eh?
boys
we haven't
from
had them on.
Huffer
We haven't had either one of those bands on in forever.
forever.
And I finally got a stereo that plays a CD because I've had Orcanaut CD in my truck forever. And I finally listened to the full, what are you doing?
You got a stereo that plays a CD.
Yeah. Along with all the other things. So, on the Jerry Jonestown
You
Massacre
use
podcast.
CDs. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it'll be fun. And then we'll get to talk to Huffer about this show we've heard about.
Yeah. And their fancy shirts.
Yeah, that should be.
Jay.
I want one. I want one. I want one.
Thanks for coming
Fancy.
in, Blizzard Boy.
Cuphead,
Thanks a lot.
You're
Again,
welcome.
McFlurry Matt.
McFlurry, Matt, Red Pants.
Your Chip,
I actually am wearing ripped shorts.
your Chip from Beauty and the Beast, right? You Chip,
All right, that's one unused reference.
Soda Pop Pop.
Soda
Or
Popinski.
Master Shake. I'm not Russian.
Is that an ups? Never mind. Let's go. Let's be
All right.
done.
All right,
Later.
I love
Bye.
you.
Red Pants.
I can't wait to watch the show this week just to see him in that damn mask the whole time.